Well, that was definitely an interesting way to start the freaking show off. That freaking Xander's car getting blown up. And meanwhile, we're starting off with the U.S. Championship Triple Threat match where Homelander is defending his championship against Android 17 and freaking Bandit Mother effing Keith. It's like Keith. Whatever. Either way, freaking Homelander coming out with his freaking overly freaking exaggerated freaking entrance. This freaking asshole, freaking I swear, man. If he somehow manages to hold on to that U.S. title, I'll be amazed. I'm skipping through the rest of the entrance because freaking I don't know how long this 360 has. But like I said, this is the opening match of the Thanksgiving Day Brawl pay-per-view. And I hope everybody who sees this likes this freaking arena because this freaking... I try to keep, be original with making the arenas for each of these pay-per-views. And let's just say this one was a bit harder to make compared to the rest. And I already got an idea what the Christmas one's going to be like, which freaking it won't be that hard to do because it's a lot easier to do a Christmas arena than it is to do a freaking Thanksgiving one. Also, I have a cat playing with a freaking piece of paper. Freaking Christ. Sorry, that was freaking me moving the controller. Because a freaking cat keeps licking itself on my shit. Christ. And here comes Android 17. We haven't seen him since Homelander freaking damn near killed him for this title. And now 17's finally back, and he's finally getting his rematch with a belt that he lost to Homelander. Last time the two of them faced each other. All I can say is this triple threat match is going to be freaking insane. Here's my freaking version of a U.S. Championship. It was originally had a spinner belt design, but because of freaking the whole incident that happened when I was editing the freaking segment for a freaking storyline, well, fourth wall break. Freaking load screens, man. Freaking taking forever. Let's get this triple threat match and opening match underway. And Bandit Keith immediately freaking knocking down Homelander. Now I'm by Bandit Keith. And now 17's coming in over to help him. And both of them hit him with a double gutbuster. And another double gutbuster to Homelander. An elbow drop by 17. And an elbow drop by Bandit Keith. Homelander blocked that punch. And suplex by Homelander to freaking Bandit Keith. And Homelander just knocking Bandit Keith in the ropes, but freaking Keith reversed. And now the two of them are doing another double team move on Homelander. In this case, 17's holding him while Bandit Keith just punching the crap out of him. A shoulder tackle by 17, barely getting him there. He whips him into a freaking backbreaker. Now Bandit Keith's going after 17, who blocks a punch there in a headlock. And now Bandit Keith is getting double teamed, and he gets a DDT. Homelander just slamming Keith's head against the ring. An elbow drop by Homelander, which he kind of missed. And another double team move. And nope, Homelander reversed the attempted suplex into a double DDT. And now just punching Keith in the head before slamming him down. An elbow drop by 17 just barely got Homelander there. And Keith lifts him up and slams him right back down. And a leg drop by Bandit Keith. And now Homelander's getting back up. While 17 was taunting him, Keith just punched 17 in the face for no reason. Another double gutbuster. And now Bandit Keith, just jumping on his arm. Now Keith going for cover. One? Nope. Not even one count. And now Bandit Keith punching both of them. And freaking Homelander has him up. What the heck? Well, that's one kind of a double team move there. And 17 off the ropes. Running drop kick. And now Homelander dragging Keith away from the ropes. because reasons, I guess. And 17 drags him close to the middle, and now Homelander is trying to go for a pin. What? Just a 1 count there. And now freaking Homelander just punching the crap out of Bandit Keith. And just punching the back of his head now. Well, 17 is just watching. A headlock by 17. And Homelander pushes him off. And a forearm to the face. Knowing Homelander, he probably can beat both these guys by himself, but at the same time, it would be hard. And now they're just beating up on 17. Collar elbow tie up. Sean McCarty's happy somewhere. At 17, whoops Bandit Keith in the corner. No, he sets Bandit Keith on top of the corner. Oh god, I think 17's going. Oh no, 17's going for this weird freaking stunner. And now just more punches to the back of the head of Bandit Keith. Just bunch, and he just busted it open. An elbow drop by 17. Bandit Keith has been busted open. Homelander going for cover. 1 elbow drop broke it up. By 17. And he whips Bandit Keith in the corner. And now there's more punches to Bandit Keith. That freaking wound of Bandit Keith is going to be opened up even more with every punch to the head. And 17 with a 17 stun is Homelander. And a low blow by Homelander, Bandit Keith after he helped him up. What the frig? That was a jumping leg there by freaking Bandit Keith. It was like his take on the Rough Rider. And 17 broke that pin attempt up. And another double team DDT freaking there by the two of them. Bandit Keith is going to need stitches after this match. 17 going for cover. Not it broke it up by Homelander. Drop kick by 17, which Bandit Keith blocked. And the jumping close on by Homelander to Bandit Keith. Now he's going for a dirty pin with 17's down. 1, 2, and 17 broke it up, thankfully. Headlock by Bandit Keith. And he whips Homelander in the corner. And sets him on the corner. Oh god, what is Bandit Keith going for? And a huge suplex off the top rope! Now Keith going for a cover. 1, 17 breaks it up again. And he whips Homelander into the ropes. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Going for cover again. 1, and 17 breaks it up again. And now they're just beating up Bandit Keith some more. Okay, and now both of them with a double suplex this freaking Bandit Keith. There's some more punches to the head of Bandit Keith by Homelander. Oh god, and Homelander's setting up for either the spear or the freaking huge punch. And a neck breaker by 17, the Bandit Keith. And an elbow drop. And now it picks him up. Oh god, now Homelander's going for that huge punch! And just knocks out Bandit Keith. Go for cover, and 17 breaks it up again. And Homelander with a suplex. Now just slamming 17 against the ring. No, 17 with an armbar, and now Bandit Keith's coming over to help him. And another double gutbuster. An elbow drop by Bandit Keith. And 17 nailed an arm drag to Homelander while Bandit Keith missed a drop kick. Now 17 going for cover, and Bandit Keith breaks it up with a freaking elbow drop. And 17 with another 17 stun to the freaking Homelander. But 17 go for cover, and Bandit Keith broke it up. You have to dump one of them out of the ring before you go for a cover, guys. And now Bandit Keith and Homelander going for a freaking... And nope, they tried to go for a suplex, but 17 reversed it into a DDT. 17 picks up Bandit Keith, rakes him in the eyes. And a clothesline by Bandit Keith to 17. And an axe handle. And another one. And 17 punches Homelander off. And he whips 17 in the corner. Turns him around. And just a chop across the chest. And now Keith going for cover. 1, and Homelander breaks it up. And that's one way to do a spear. And missed the elbow drop there. Missed it again. 2, and he broke it up. The pinfall attempt there. And Keith just punched him in the face. Another freaking Rough Rider kind of move. And Keith trying to steal the pin there. 1, broke it up again. A freaking enziguri by Bandit Keith the Homelander. And an elbow drop that time. At 17, what? I don't know what the hell that was, but he's trying to go for a cover. Broken up. And he just barely got that close on there in the back of 17. He just kicks him off. Headlock by 17. And another freaking double team move there by 17 Homelander. And just barely got that freaking forearm. And a neck breaker by Bandit Keith at 17. So Bandit Keith going for cover. Broken up by Homelander. I don't know what the hell that was. It was the one way to freaking take out the leg. And Bandit Keith going for a cover again. 1, and Homelander breaks it up. And a shot to the back of Bandit Keith's head. And 17, well, no, 17 stunned to Bandit Keith. Oh god, no, Homelander with a huge freaking punch, knocking out 17. And Homelander go by cover, Bandit Keith's out. I think 17, 1, 2, and freaking Homelander retains his championship because the freaking 2 dipshits that was facing freaking weren't paying attention, freaking, and didn't get rid of him first. But of course, fucking Homelander retains his championship. And this isn't the only US title in this match on this card. It's the freaking one for New Gen between MVP and Angela Winters, which I'm pretty sure is the next match. Probably wrong, but I have to check the freaking match list and everything. But this match is one hell of a way to freaking open the freaking pay-per-view. That's one thing for sure. And freaking Homelander is going to be freaking bragging about this freaking long after this show. Homelander definitely had to fight for this one. Those were definitely some freaking choice-ass words from freaking Ash Ketchum, which is nothing new with him. Freaking... Of course, he would freaking be full of himself when it comes to freaking taking on Darth Maul and everything. For the World Championship. And in the meantime, freaking, we have MVP taking on Angela Winters to decide who's the first official New Gen US Champion. And if you know MVP's history, and you guys will remember that freaking he never got a rematch with Dale Jr. for the US Championship on the main roster before we switched over to freaking have the main roster in 2K14. So when Virgil brought MVP back, he put him on the New Gen roster. And now MVP's freaking laying claim to the US Championship with this roster. And considering the freaking shit that freaking happened recently with Shelton Benjamin just randomly popping up out of nowhere, try and help freaking Stryker to beat MVP. I still thought it was just completely random that freaking Sheldon just randomly ran out here. But like I said, this is who is the official first US champion, even though Angela's been wandering around with the belt for freaking a while now. And MVP freaking has been going around telling everybody he should be the champion. Now he gets a chance to prove it when he actually takes on the guy that the GM named as champion. Who I'm gonna have to remember freaking mini fourth wall back. Right down to at least he's had it for at least like a week. Regardless if he freaking wins or loses this match, anyways. So the fact, by at this point, freaking the first episode of New Gen, It's happened, and, well, you know, might not have been a whole week since the first episode of New Gen has happened at this point, at the time of this recording, but, you know, either way. And there's the U.S. Championship, everybody. I don't know how long this 360 has, and I freaking have 2 more matches after recording this game. Let's get this U.S. title match underway. And immediately with a neck breaker, freaking does Angelo start off with, and an elbow drop. Get him, Angelo. Kick his ass. Another elbow drop at Angelo. We're just looking at each other, and freaking MVP with a takedown. Just stomps on him. And a leg drop. And an uppercut to the midsection. And a kick to the midsection as well. And he whips him in the corner. And he just whiffed a punch there. Turns him around. And just tells him to bring it after turning him around. And a chop across MVP's chest. And a punch in the midsection. And out of the face. Another punch to the face of MVP. And a kick to the midsection. And Angelo with an armbar. Turns him into a cross arm breaker. And got a rope break because MVP's literally right there by the ropes. Using that 5 count, smart by Angelo. He could have just let himself get disqualified there, but freaking... Of course he's not going to do that. That'd be freaking really pussy of him right there. And now he's going for a roll-up and another rope break. You need to get away from those ropes, Angelo. An MVP with an arm drag. And a stomping on him and missed that time. Well, that's one way to do an arm breaker or whatever the hell that was. And just stomps on him again. Just a shot to the face, knocking him down. Missed a kick there, MVP. Punch to the face. Missed that one. And Angelo with an arm drag of his own. And he missed the elbow drop. Good job, Angelo. Punch to the face again by MVP. Kick to the midsection. And just a huge uppercut punch to the face of Angelo. And now MVP just raining down punches on Angelo's face. And more punches to the face. MVP is just beating the ever-living crap out of the freaking Angelo Winters. Another takedown by MVP. He just stomps on him again. What kind of weird submission is this? I forget. I know what it is, but I just can't remember what it's called. Somebody leave it in the comments. A knee to the face of MVP. And another one, Angelo gets out of it. Also, if you hear something in the background, it's because the cats are messing around with something again. Another armbar by Angelo. Pushes him off. Missed a punch there, Angelo. An elbow to the face of MVP. Punch in the midsection. And MVP blocks out when he responds with a punch of his own. Another one. And missed the kick there, MVP. And a knee to the midsection by MVP. And that time Angelo got the punch, but MVP reversed it again with one of his own. And another punch in the midsection and another kick. They go behind by Angelo. And Russian leg sweep. And got the elbow drop there, kind of. And another takedown by Angelo. That time. And Angelo, another elbow to the face. And a punch. And a drop kick by Angelo. And a chop across MVP's chest. And another kick to the midsection. Whips him in the corner. And this is the first of 3 New Gen Wrestling matches on the card, by the way. Representing that freaking second roster freaking on the pay-per-view. And Angelo with a huge arm drag BRAWL off the top rope to MVP. Punch him in the face. And MVP blocked the kick there and takes him down. And that MVP just sits on his leg. Just stomps on him again. Another punch. Missed the kick there again, MVP. Another one. Puts him against the ropes. What the heck is MVP doing? And just slingshots him off the rope from behind. Now MVP's back in the ring. Another arm drag. Another stomp to Angelo Winters. And another one. And another one. And Angela's telling him to bring it, and the chop across MVP, and then he punches the midsection again by Angela Winters. Another arm drag. An axe handle, which you missed. Good job, Angela. You got the kick there that time. I don't know what the heck that was. And has him up. And he has another punch and another kick in the midsection. And whips him in the corner. Nice thing about SVR 2010, the ref fades out, so they don't have to worry about ref bombs. And forearm to the face. And take down the MVP. A kick to the midsection by MVP to Angelo. Whips him into a freaking knee to the midsection, which just turns him inside out. And MVP's going for a cover. 1, 2, and MVP gets the pin off of that. What the freak? And MVP is the freaking new gen US champion. Freaking son of a bitch. Of freaking course he would be. MVP's not finally holding that US championship that he says he's been saying for so long, and he's been denied. Now we don't have to worry about freaking hearing it from him. And now the next match is they crown the first ever New Gen's Women's Champion. And let's just say, these 4 ladies that are going to be competing up next are freaking determined as all hell. This is the Fatal 4 match to crown the freaking first ever New Gen Women's Champion, and freaking that whole thing that just happened between freaking Xander and freaking Virgil. Everything, or Virgil telling freaking Xander that he's not gonna do anything about the whole freaking thing. It just happened that Xander blames on Zavis with the whole freaking his car blowing up the start of the show thing and everything. And Virgil's just like, hey, he is honoring his part of the deal that we agreed to, where he ain't wrestling, and freaking I don't give a shit if he's terrorizing your ass. Freaking all things considered, but either way, freaking, that was just freaking interesting, that whole incident happened. Meanwhile, She-Hulk's flipping backwards in the ring. I think this is like She-Hulk's first, either like her first match or the second one, but either way, the longest reigning TAW Women's Champion here. And now she's on freaking New Gen, hoping to become the first Women's Champion of this freaking roster. And here comes Dawn, who lost one hell of a match against Elsa, even with the freaking everything that happened and everything. Which freaking reminds me, I have to skip the rest of Dawn's entrance. I have to start remembering to do that now, because freaking when it comes to freaking SVR, freaking matches, those tend to take forever, and this 360 doesn't like freaking when matches take longer than maybe like 20 or 30 minutes. And here comes the debuting Storm from X-Men. Or at least my best attempt at making her. If anything, she looks a lot like her freaking X2 version of her character. Like I said, this is my best attempt at making her in this game. And I thought I did a pretty good job making her in freaking SVR 2010, all things considered. And the final freaking participant, somebody was probably one of the hardest people I've ever had to make. Making my best attempt at making Aerith Gainsborough from freaking Final Fantasy VII. And remake. And every other freaking spin-off. Either way. But like I said, it's my best attempt at making Aerith. And she's the 4th and final participant in this Fatal 4 match to crown the first New Gen Women's Champion. And let's get this match underway. And immediately Storm's going after She-Hulk, and Aerith hits Dawn with an arm drag. Drop kick, while freaking Storm hits an enziguri to She-Hulk. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was, but Storm just with multiple kicks and a chop across Aerith's chest, while She-Hulk whips Dawn in the corner. And Aerith, what the frig was that, Aerith? Springboard drop kick! And Storm hitting She-Hulk with an enziguri, freaking punching in the head a bunch of times. Jesus Christ, freaking shit's hit going 100 to 100 freaking miles an hour already. Storm with multiple kicks in the midsection. Colin elbow tie up. Sean McCarty, where you at? And Storm has She-Hulk just world's strongest slams her right down. While Dawn was going out with freaking Aerith and elbow drop to She-Hulk by Dawn. Kick to the arm and a shot to the arm by Storm to Aerith. And headlock by Dawn to She-Hulk. And flips over. And Storm with an armbar, which Aerith reverses. And Storm just kicks Dawn, breaking up the submission she tried to use on She-Hulk. What the? And now Aerith's trying to go for a pin on Dawn, which she kicks out of. Neckbreaker by Dawn and Aerith. Another armbar by Storm with She-Hulk. Oh god, now Storm, what the fuck was that? And freaking, well, Dawn's going for a half Boston Crab on Aerith, and Storm kicked the referee. Kick to the midsection of She-Hulk. And headlock. Well, Dawn's going for another freaking half Boston Crab, which freaking Storm breaks up. And punch by She-Hulk to Dawn and kick the midsection. Well, now Storm's going after freaking Aerith and kick the midsection. And headlock. And She-Hulk going for a powerbomb when Storm hits a chin breaker. Freaking Aerith. I guess there was an electric chair something move, I don't know. And Storm's on the top rope, springboard off the top, and with a moonsault, which she kind of, well, she grazed She-Hulk and Dawn, but now Storm's on the outside, and Aerith with a suplexing Storm to the back of the inside of the ring. And Dawn with an arm drag to She-Hulk. And a huge, what the fuck was that, Storm? I don't know if that was a freaking clothesline or what. Dawn with an axe handle. And Aerith sends Storm back to the outside. And freaking She-Hulk just flips Aerith over. And Storm's back in the ring now. Kick to the midsection of She-Hulk while Storm just nails whatever the hell that was. Now Storm's against the ropes again, thanks to Aerith. Oh god, what's Aerith doing? Springboard by Aerith! Going for a pin! Rope break. And She-Hulk with an elbow to the back of Dawn. Dawn just, now she's just beating up. Well, I thought she was beating up the ref, but now she was beating up She-Hulk the whole time. Freaking, it's kind of hard to see where the ref is, considering the ref's face is out of existence at times, and Dawn broke up that submission. Aerith just barely grazed that She-Hulk with that spin kick. Well, gets whipped in the ropes by Storm and nails her with a drop kick. Monkey flip. Now Dawn just leg drops She-Hulk's arm. Kick the midsection of Storm by Dawn. Now an armbar. Now going for a freaking cross arm breaker. Oh god. And freaking Aerith with an enziguri. Aerith's on the top rope and Storm just beels her off the top. And a huge kick to the midsection by She-Hulk to Dawn. Another kick to the back of Dawn by She-Hulk. And Dawn punches her off. A neckbreaker by Dawn to She-Hulk. Aerith is gonna need some freaking help on her neck after this. At this rate. And now Storm's going for a cover. One. And Dawn breaks it up. Punches Storm. Another armbar by Dawn. And Dawn with a freaking pile driver of Storm. And a boot to the back of the head of She-Hulk by Aerith. And a drop kick while she's down. And now Dawn's going for a cover on She-Hulk. One. And Aerith just peels her off. And whips Storm in the corner as Dawn. And Aerith whips Dawn in the corner. Clothesline by Aerith. And what the heck, She-Hulk? And Aerith with a jumping clothesline off the top rope. What the hell, Aerith? Neckbreaker by She-Hulk. And Storm is, I don't know what the heck she's doing. And she just missed a kick there, kind of. She kicked Dawn by accident. And Dawn shoves her off. And Storm punches her a couple times. And She-Hulk lifts her up and slams her on a knee. And now Storm the kick and a punch to Aerith's arm. And now She-Hulk has her up. What the frig? And now Storm going for a pin. 1, 2. Oop, nope, She-Hulk broke it up. And they just immediately, after arguing, tried to, for a second, went back to doing other things. And Dawn flips Storm over. And now She-Hulk is just taking on Aerith and Dawn at the same time. No, She-Hulk's going for a pin. Well, nope, Storm just peels her off. And Bulldog by She-Hulk just Dawn. And Aerith blocked the punch by Storm, who just jumps across the freaking ring with a clothesline or something, I don't know. Dropkick by Aerith. And She-Hulk with a suplex to Storm. And headlock by Aerith. Another one. What the heck did Dawn just do to Storm? And Aerith just gets a punch and a kick in midsection from Dawn. An arm drag. Dawn is now just going after Storm with a punch and a kick in midsection. Russian leg sweep or whatever the hell that was. And now She-Hulk's going for a cover and Aerith. 1, 2. And She-Hulk gets the pin while Dawn was distracted. She-Hulk is the first New Gen Women's Champion. Freaking holy crap. That was impressive. And freaking insanity at the same time. But congrats to She-Hulk on becoming the New Gen Women's Champion. And now we're going to see if she can hold, if she's able to hold that belt for freaking over 1,000 days like she was in TW. Which freaking is going to be freaking insane if she does. And now here's the freaking list of the New Gen freaking matches on this pay-per-view card, where Cassian Cinders has to defend his World Championship against freaking Sephiroth and freaking the former champion Reptile. And I almost freaking missed Cassian's entrance because fourth wall break, I forgot where I put my phone when I was doing something real quick. Freaking, this freaking cat was sitting on it. But yeah, Cassian is in for one hell of a challenge as he has to defend his championship against two other guys. And on top of the fact, the freaking Syndrome is probably just still pissed off about how freaking Sephiroth screwed him over and cost him his shot at actually being in the spot that Sephiroth is in. And since Sephiroth took Syndrome out of the freaking Fatal 4-Way match in the main event in the first episode of New Gen. At least that's what Syndrome keeps freaking saying, that it was Sephiroth, but we don't know who it was. Here comes the former champion Reptile, who was hoping to get his freaking world championship back, which I still cannot believe he actually won it to begin with, by beating Cassian of all people. And Reptile has not let Cassian forget that. We never really had a competition before this, but you know. And here comes freaking Sephiroth, who's been dealing with a lot of shit in TAW recently. Mostly shit from freaking Howard Stern and freaking Bane, but either way. Shout out to you, Josh, by the way, when you're watching this. Preferably before Thanksgiving, because that's when I'm uploading it. It's like freaking, probably going to be like freaking sometime in November. Well, before Thanksgiving anyways. Actually, it'll probably be about the end of November, like the 31st. It'll be like freaking 19th, something like that, when I upload the Christmas pay-per-view, which gives me like 3 weeks. But, you know, do that, I'll freaking wait till freaking New Year's. Sorry, Sephiroth, I have to skip your pyro, because this 360 freaking probably isn't going to last much longer. At least without freezing anyways, but you know. And there's the World Championship, and there's the 3 guys that are competing for it. Holy Jesus Christ, freaking blinding flashing lights there. And let's get the triple threat match underway. And immediately Cassian and Reptile go after each other, and Reptile had shot to the arm. Sephiroth just towers over both these guys. And Cassian sets Reptile on the ropes, and a freaking second rope DDT by Cassian, the freaking Reptile, an axe handle, and an elbow drop by Sephiroth. Another axe handle, and Sephiroth just stomps on him. And Sephiroth just punches Reptile in the face, and an elbow drop. And missed the axe handle though, Cassian. And Reptile with a punch to the back of Sephiroth. And now Cassian's going after Sephiroth and just chops him in the back down. Now the ganging up on him is Reptile and Cassian. What kind of submission is this, Cassian? And just a knee to the arm. Or the back, one or two. An axe handle. And Sephiroth telling him to bring it and just punches Reptile in the face. And Cassian with an elbow to the face. And a punch in the midsection. And a huge clothesline turning Reptile inside out. What the what? Reptile just getting slammed backwards by Cassian, who nails an axe handle on him. And Sephiroth just a punch to the face and a kick to the midsection. And go behind. And suplex by Sephiroth to Cassian. And a drop kick or a leg drop, one or two. A punch to the face of Reptile by Sephiroth. Look. And now they're just both double teaming Reptile. And Cassian with a takedown. Sephiroth just watches. Just stomps on him. An axe handle. And Reptile punches Sephiroth, and now they're just both going after Sephiroth, and he almost went to the outside, but he apparently got glitched back into the ring. Another punch by Reptile there. And a kick that somehow nailed Sephiroth there. Gotta love these SVR 2010 collision physics, am I right? A knee to the midsection of Reptile by Sephiroth. And elbow to the arm. And missed the punch there, Sephiroth. And a huge neck breaker by Cassian, this Reptile. What? And Cassian misses the elbow there. And now he's just stomping a mud hole in him. And now Cassian picks up Reptile, who trips him up. And Reptile nails the elbow drop, barely. And Reptile with shoulder to the Sephiroth. And intentionally punches Cassian. Or maybe it was intentional, I don't know. And now Cassian and Sephiroth with a double chokeslam to Reptile. And Cassian with an elbow drop. And one from Sephiroth too. What the I think Cassian tried to go for that whole mounting thing when he goes for a bunch of punches, but figuring Sephiroth blocked, and now they're just both kicking him. Colin elbow tie up. Sean McCarty's happy somewhere. And now they're just freaking just going at it with each other. A Reptile with another shot to the arm. And now Cassian would kick the midsection of Reptile. Whips him in the corner. And tried to clothesline Sephiroth, but just barely grazed him. And whips him in the corner. And sends him shoulder first on the ring post. Oh, what the frick was that? And Reptile whips Sephiroth in the ropes. And a body slam arm drag on the two. Go for a pin. And Cassian breaks it up. Punch the midsection. Kick the midsection as well. And kicked by Sephiroth. And armbar. And they just hoist him up and just slam him right back down. And Cassian has him up for the huge gut buster by Cassian. And Cassian go for cover, and Sephiroth breaks it up. Another axe handle by Sephiroth. And a huge DDT which busts Reptile open apparently. And Sephiroth missing the elbow drop, and now Cassian has Reptile up for the F5! And Sephiroth nails an elbow drop. Well, now Cassian's dragging Reptile in the middle of the ring. Go for cover, it's Cassian. One. Sephiroth, you can break that up? There you go. And Reptile with a clothesline. Sephiroth and Cassian with a shot to the back. An axe handle, which I guess grazed Reptile. Now they're both just axe handling freaking Sephiroth. And multiple shoulders to the Reptile, taking him down. And another axe handle. And Sephiroth just jabs to the Cassian. An armbar, and a shot to the arm. An elbow to the back, Cassian by Sephiroth. Another punch to him. And Reptile tried to send him in the corner, but freaking Sephiroth's in the way. And a shoulder by Reptile. And just more shoulder shots by freaking Cassian to Reptile. What the frick was that? And Cassian with a punch to Sephiroth and a kick to the midsection. Colin elbow tie up. And Cassian with a suplex, slamming your face first into the ring. Almost like a suplex face buster. And now Cassian go for a submission, which just gets a rope break because he's near the ropes. And Reptile breaks it up after the 1 count by the ref. And Cassian with a takedown. And more shoulder shots by Cassian, the Reptile. And double elbow drop by both those guys. Another one by Sephiroth. And Cassian picks him up. An armbar. And belly-to-belly suplex by freaking Cassian, Sephiroth. Bull. And now he's going for that freaking gutbuster, freaking the Reptile again. And Sephiroth missed whatever the hell he tried to go for there. And Cassian go for another cover. One. And Sephiroth broke it up. And now Reptile still is fighting him, and now he's going at it with Sephiroth. Punched the Reptile by Sephiroth, and kicked in the midsection. And Cassian with an axe handle. And a shot to the back of the head. And another one. That just slams him backwards. And just nails whatever the hell that was. And a kick to midsection. And headlock by Cassian, the Reptile. And he has him up again for a gutbuster or backbreaker, one or two. And Cassian has him up for another one of those freaking gutbusters on the shoulder. Nailed it. Reptile's going to be puking up his guts after this match. Going for cover is Cassian. 1, 2. Oh, nope. Sephiroth managed to break it up in time. It's Cassian with a punch. Now that Cassian and Reptile are ganging up on Sephiroth. What you kind of have to do, you have to gang up on somebody in these triple threat matches. And Sephiroth with a huge DDT to Cassian. And Reptile with a headlock. And Reptile has him up. And Sephiroth is trying to fight out of it anyways. He's still squirming while Sephiroth holds him. Reptile holds Sephiroth, sorry. And Sephiroth with a kick to midsection and a neck breaker. Twisting neck breaker, And Cassian with an axe handle. And Sephiroth missed the elbow drop there. And now they're just axe handling Reptile repeatedly. And Reptile kicks off Sephiroth. And Cassian whips Sephiroth in the corner. And just chops him across the chest. And a neck breaker by Cassian. And an axe handle for the safe measure. And an elbow to the face. Another axe handle by Cassian. And Reptile blocks a punch from Sephiroth. It's just both his own. It's just punched by Cassian. And double drop kick by Reptile and Cassian. And picks him up. And leg drop to Sephiroth. A Reptile going for a pin. 1, 2. And Cassian breaks it up and saves his title. And Cassian will punch the Reptile. And Sephiroth just jabs the Cassian. And headlock by Reptile. And elbow to the face. Back of the head. Sorry. Reptile almost punched the ref there if he didn't phase out of existence. And a huge clothesline by Reptile, who just gets an axe handle to the back by Sephiroth. And armbar by Reptile. And Reptile just getting beaten up by both these guys again. And another double chokeslam. An elbow drop by Sephiroth. That just punches both of them somehow. Another armbar, and now they're just ganging up on Reptile again. Just freaking knocks out Cassian there. Another shoulder shot by Reptile Cassian. Just whiffs the punch there. And a spear by Cassian! Punch in the midsection, kinda. An armbar by Cassian. And Cassian nails the F5 to Sephiroth. Dragging him away from the ropes. Going for a cover. 1, 2. And Cassian retains the World Championship of New Gen. Holy crap. And this just proves that Cassian is going to be one tough SOB to beat. Representing New Gen well. Managing to retain his championship. And now, getting back to the freaking main roster portion of the card for the rest of the card. I'm not just saying this next match is freaking going to be insane because it's the internet title match between Riddick and the best belt machine, Kenny O. Flippin' Mega. we're back to the main roster part of the freaking pay-per-view after we just had the world title match, and we just had a freaking Darth Maul being interviewed by Zack Ryder and talking about what Ash said earlier in the show, and then freaking out of nowhere, Ash just comes in and just jumps Darth Maul and beats the crap out of him. I've been told that Darth Maul is still going to be able to go and everything, but he's going to be going into freaking injured and hurt thanks to freaking Ash, because of course, considering the fact if those of us who watched the Magnation know about Ash and Darth Maul's history and everything, and the freaking match that they had for the Atomweight Championship where Darth Maul used the Force to yoink its steel chair out of the freaking crowd and freaking smash Ash in the face with it, freaking kind of like how Ash did to Xavier, but he had freaking one tossed him by freaking Xander and everything, but you know what I mean. I don't know, man. I just really hope that Darth Maul can beat Ash, because that'll be the best day ever, freaking, if he does. But in the meanwhile, we're waiting on that freaking match later on tonight. Freaking, we have the Internet Championship match, where Riddick defends his Internet Championship against freaking Kenny Omega. We just recently, at the time of this recording, freaking Fourth Wall Break had a match with MJF, which was fucking awesome. And now Kenny's freaking wrestling freaking Riddick on this show. Even though this show's going to be freaking uploaded freaking way after the fact. But still. And Kenny only wants to try and win the Internet Championship because AJ was never able to when he faced Jesus the second time. Those still... Jesus and AJ are going to have a rubber match somewhere down the line. When that'll be, who knows. And speaking of Kenny, here comes the best bout machine himself. The freaking... Well, was the longest AEW World Champion until MJF freaking beat him this past freaking Saturday. And now MJF's going to be the longest reigning AEW champion ever, but it was fun while it lasted, Kenny. That's all I'm going to say. I still have my issues with MJF, but that's a different story. And there's the challenger, one of the best wrestlers to ever live, regardless of what some people say, in my opinion. And there's the current Internet Champion, the dude who beat Jesus for that belt. And we haven't seen Jesus since he lost to Riddick either, but I know he's still around. And there's that freaking weird glitch again. Every time, man. And there's the belt they're fighting for. I need to get a drink after this. Or whenever this thing freezes and I have to call it for a day, and then freaking when I have to record the rest tomorrow. Let's get this match underway. And Kenny with a go behind. And Kenny whips Riddick into a freaking elbow to the face. Oh god, what is Kenny's getting hyped up for something. Oh god, Kenny already has him up for the freaking One-Winged Angel! Going for cover is Kenny. 1, 2, kick out by Riddick. And Kenny with a headlock, an armbar, and Riddick with a knee to the midsection. Kick to the midsection by Riddick, and multiple punches to the face, knocking him in the ropes. And a shot to the back of Kenny. And another one. And Kenny just gets knocked down by Riddick, who just stomped on him. And Riddick with a chop block to the back of Kenny's leg. And Kenny blocks the kick there. And Kenny has him up for another freaking One-Winged Angel! And Kenny going for a cover again. 1, 2, and kick out by Riddick again. Another armbar by Kenny. And a shot to the arm. Putting Riddick against the rope. And whips him in the corner. And sends him shoulder first into the post. And now just grinding his boot against Riddick's face. And a standing moonsault by Kenny Omega. Holy. And Kenny was springboard! Missed. And nope, now Kenny's just saying, like, I know I fucked up there, now I'm just going to hit you with another one-winged angel. And now Kenny going for a cover again. 1, 2, and Riddick kicks out of a third one-winged angel. And Kenny a backbreaker into a neckbreaker. Riddick. He tried to hit the jumping knee, by the way, with that springboard, but he missed. And I'll go for a cover again. 1. Kick out by Riddick again. And now Riddick with a shoulder to Kenny Omega. And headlock by Riddick. Now drag him to the ropes. And he just gets almost dumped to the outside. Kenny missed a kick there. Shot to the midsection. Front flip. I mean, freaking, I forget what it was called, but he flips over and freaking just power bombs him to the outside. And Riddick kicks Kenny off. And Riddick with a punch to Kenny's face. And Kenny just whips him back in the ring. And Kenny with an elbow to the head of Riddick. Or the face. 1 or 2. Ref is up to a count of 4. Kenny is just running on the ring. Now he's back in the ring. And headlock by Riddick. And Riddick with a suplex. And Kenny with a go behind. Riddick with a belly to belly. And now Riddick going for the Riddick bomb. Nails it. Around Riddick going for a cover. 1, 2. And Kenny Omega kicks out. And then tried to go for a suplex, but freaking Riddick reverses it into a black hole slam, or boss man slam or 2. And now Riddick just punching the crap out of Kenny. And now just slams his arm against the ring. Most useless move in wrestling. Go for a cover again. 1, kick out by Kenny. And just whips him in the corner again. And Riddick's trying to tell Kenny to get back up. Kenny's back up. Missed the puncher. Clothesline. Clothesline again. Missed the clothesline there. And power slam. Oh god, now Kenny's trying to go for that jumping knee. That time he got it. V-trigger. Going for cover. 1, 2. And Kenny wins the Internet Championship with the V-trigger. Freaking never doubt the best bout machine. When he says he wants to win a championship, he's usually pretty good about it. Freaking following up with his promises. But now Kenny's the new freaking Internet Champion. Which is probably going to piss AJ off, but who knows. But now Bullet Club or freaking Indoor the Elite have a championship in Lone Wolf Wrestling. Holy crap. And the next match on the card is the Hardcore Championship, where Skeletor will be defending his championship against who? I don't know. Just that it's been a while since we've seen Skeletor, and it's been a while since he last defended the belt, courtesy of the freaking Virgil, freaking suspending the freaking weekly defense thing recently. But we'll just have to wait and find out who his opponent is. And now it's the freaking Hardcore Championship match where Skeletor defends his championship, like I mentioned before. And I don't know, I have an idea who his opponent is, because I was told through the commentary freaking headset and everything. But freaking Skeletor doesn't, and neither does anybody watching this. And let's just say it's going to be freaking interesting, let's just say that much. And here comes the current freaking Hardcore Champion. Freaking Skeletor. And my phone's gonna almost dead at the time while I'm recording this freaking match. So freaking, I'm probably gonna have to freaking take a break so I can get something to drink, something, and freaking let it cool off in this room because it is hot as balls right now, man. But not as hot as it's about to be in the freaking ring. I can tell you that much. It's gonna be freaking insane. Skeletor, you're gonna have to defend the championship against the guy that set you on fire. Fucking He-Man. And Skeletor has not forgotten about that. He's still, I think, he's about 98% recovered from that freaking Inferno match that these two had last time. And now these two are gonna be fighting each other freaking for the Hardcore Championship. This is going to be interesting. And sorry, He-Man, I had to skip the match entrance because freaking I don't know how long this 360 or this phone has. Looks like I have to skip to that part too. And you know how the Extreme Rules matches for the Hardcore Championship works. Let's get this match underway. Collar elbow tie up. Sean McCarty is happy. An armbar by Skeletor. Whoops He-Man in the corner. Kick to the midsection. And just punched him in the head. And now just grinding his knee against freaking He-Man. Because these two still haven't forgotten about the Inferno match. And Russian leg sweep by Skeletor. Kick the midsection by He-Man. A headlock. And a headbutt by He-Man. And a He-Man just beating the crap out of Skeletor. And just freaking back body drops him. Kick to the midsection by He-Man. And a go behind. And a headbutt to the back of the head. And He-Man with a headlock. And backbreaker. Missed the kick there. Kick the midsection by Skeletor. And He-Man reverses it and whoops in the corner. And clothesline to the back. And now He-Man now he's going for the huge swing! Just swings him around repeatedly. And then just tossing him in the middle of the ring. Now another collar elbow tie. Sean McCarty's smiling from somewhere. Kick the midsection. And now just He-Man with multiple punches and a headlock again. And Skeletor with a suplex. Punch to the back. Another headlock by Skeletor. And just whoops him in the corner. And clothesline. Knocking down He-Man. Multiple punches by Skeletor there. Another headlock. And knee to the midsection. And uppercut and more punches by Skeletor. And armbar into a headlock. And Russian leg sweep by He-Man. Missed the kick there, He-Man. Another armbar. Another knee to the midsection of He-Man by Skeletor. And a kick to the midsection. Just more punches by Skeletor. And just with the haymakers by Skeletor here. Another headlock. Another Russian leg sweep by Skeletor. Oh god, what's Skeletor doing? He's going outside for the first weapon of the match. Then freaking He-Man just kicks him. And a kick to midsection. And DDT by Skeletor on the floor. My bright orange freaking floor. And Skeletor tried to grab a weapon, but freaking he got interrupted again by He-Man and slapped to the back of the head. And now Skeletor is trying to go for another weapon. Oh god, he's got a kendo stick. He-Man's on the opposite side of the ring now. And Skeletor just whacks He-Man with a freaking kendo stick, and now He-Man's busted open. Just Skeletor with these multiple shots with his kendo stick, and now He-Man's got the kendo stick. Shot to the face. And now He-Man is just stomping the crap out of Skeletor and picks him up and just whips him back into the ring. Watch out, ref. And now He-Man is going for a steel chair, apparently. Now he has a chair. And He-Man just cracks Skeletor in the face with the chair, and another shot with the chair. And another one. Just multiple chair shots for throwing it down. And it just freaking clotheslines him. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Skeletor kicks out. Oh god, now Skeletor has He-Man with a choke slam. Going for a cover. Skeletor. 1, 2. And He-Man kicks out. And He-Man blocks a punch and just clotheslines him again. Skeletor just punches him off. And he clotheslined by Skeletor. Going for a cover again. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out at 1. And Skeletor just more punches to He-Man. Knocks him down with an uppercut. And just goes for another cover. 1, 2. And He-Man kicks out again. And Skeletor whips him into the ropes. And tilt-a-whirl slam. I go for another cover. 1, 2. And He-Man kicks out again. Another armbar. Flips him over. Going for a submission. Ask him! And He-Man with a headbutt to Skeletor, getting out of it. And DDT by Skeletor. Now Skeletor is going to the outside again. He's going for another weapon. And now He-Man's back up. And Skeletor has a chair. And He-Man takes the chair. And just throws it down. He's like, bitch, I ain't stooping to your level. And a shoulder tackle by He-Man. Oh god, what is He-Man doing? Oh god, he's trying to go for his own chokeslam or something. And now Skeletor freaking is choking freaking He-Man out. No, he could make him freaking pass out here. It would be a submission. He-Man's struggling. And he manages to hold on. Oh god, now Skeletor has him. Has him up for another choke slam. Go for cover. 1, 2. And Skeletor retains the Hardcore Championship off the choke slam. Payback, thy name is Skeletor. And Skeletor has redeemed himself after that Inferno match. Now who Skeletor's opponent's going to be for the Hardcore title, who knows? Because I don't know if that whole freaking thing that Virgil said about the whole Hardcore title not being defended weekly thing is still going on or not. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So this is the freaking 6-man galactic title freaking elimination chamber match. It was originally supposed to be a ladder match, but freaking because you apparently can't do 6-man title ladder matches in this game, because reasons I guess, I don't know. The freaking had to be changed to a freaking elimination chamber match, and also this is like the second time I've had to freaking record this thing because my phone apparently didn't have enough space for it the first time. Either way, but this one's starting off differently because this time it has Cookie Monster, the current champion, starting off with Captain America this time. And Cookie Monster with a shot to the back of Captain America. And Captain America whips him in the corner. And turns him around. And sends him shoulder first into the post. And this is Cookie Monster's first defense of the championship since he beat Vegeta for it. But yeah, this is the second time I've had to record this match because my phone didn't have enough space for it. And after I record this, I'm probably just gonna freaking upload it and freaking make sure the download it too. So freaking at least I'll make sure I have enough space for everything else I have to record, because I don't know how much space these video clips freaking for these shows freaking take up. So better be safe than sorry. Fourth ball break a bit there, by the way. Also, here comes Captain Pollution. Freaking recording matches for these shows are a bit of a bitch sometimes, ladies and germs. And headlocked by Captain America, and kicked the midsection, and kicked the head, and both with a freaking enziguri and a super kick to Captain America. And Cookie Monster whips Captain America into the ropes, reverses and a kick to the midsection. And Pollution with a suplex to Cookie Monster. And Captain Pollution just slamming Cookie Monster's head against the ring. Drop kick by Captain Pollution, somehow hitting both guys. And Captain America reverses it with double DDT to both guys. And suplex by Captain America. And here comes Duke Nukem. We have not seen in a while. An elbow to the face of Captain America by Pollution. The cotton elbow tie between Duke Nukem and Cookie Monster. Sean McCarty's smiling from freaking where he lives right now. And a suplex. And Pollution with a suplex to Captain America. And Duke Nukem's go for cover and he only gets a 1 count. Armbar by Pollution. Elbow to the face. And Cookie Monster nailing a back suplex to freaking Duke Nukem, who blocks whatever the hell Cookie Monster just tried to go for. And Cookie Monster reverses freaking clothesline attempt to a neck breaker. And Cookie Monster whips Duke Nukem into the corner. And for some reason just whips him in the other corner. While Captain America whips Pollution in the corner as well. Double knees to the face. And now Cookie Monster freaking another headlock. And a chin breaker to Duke Nukem. And here comes the former Galactic Champion, Vegeta. It just leaves Loki as the final entrant in this Elimination Chamber match. Oh god. And then Cookie Monster with a backbreaker to Duke Nukem. while Captain America nails a suplex from the top rope to Pollution. And Russian leg sweep by Vegeta. And Captain America just freaking punches Pollution down mid drop kick and a low blow by Pollution, of fucking course. And Vegeta with a knee to Captain America's face, while Duke Nukem is just beating the shit out of freaking Cookie Monster. Shot to the back. Kick the midsection. And multiple knees to Cookie Monster's midsection of the head, 1 or 2. Pollution go for a cover on Cookie Monster, only gets a 1 count, and back body drop by Duke Nukem to Captain America, who's just stomping a mud hole and Captain. And again. And Pollution just slams Cookie Monster face first into the ring. Here comes Loki. What the fuck just happened with Vegeta? And now freaking Pollution's trying to make Cookie Monster submit. Cookie Monster managed to hold on, and now all 6 people in the ring, and Bulldog Captain America by Vegeta, another collar elbow tie up between Duke Nukem and Loki, and neckbreaker to Pollution by Cookie Monster. And whatever the hell Vegeta just did to Captain America. Northern Light suplex by Cookie Monster Pollution. And Vegeta go for a cover on Captain America. 1, 2, kick out by Captain. And neckbreaker by Duke Nukem to Loki. And neckbreaker by Cookie Monster Pollution. And Hurricane Rana into a pin by Vegeta to Captain America. 1, 2, whoa! And Captain America versus it and try to go for a pin, but doesn't even get a 1 count. And Bulldog by Duke Nukem. Knee to the midsection of Vegeta by Captain America. Luther's press and just punching the crap out of him. And suplex by Cookie Monster to Loki! And axe handle by Captain. And Luther's press by freaking Duke Nukem is just beating the shit out of Pollution now. A headlock by Captain America. And Cookie Monster nails the Go-To Street to Loki. Going for cover on Loki. 1, 2, and Loki kicks out. And now Loki multiple kicks to freaking Cookie Monster. Vegeta nails a Hurricane Rana to Captain America off the top rope. And a tilt, and whatever the hell kind of slam that was by Duke Nukem to Pollution. And leg sweep by Vegeta. And Cookie Monster shoving Loki off. And balls of steel by Duke Nukem to Pollution. Another cover on Pollution is Duke Nukem. And apparently because Loki was trying to make Cookie Monster submit. 1, 2, and Pollution's eliminated by Duke Nukem. And Captain America versus whatever the hell Vegeta's trying to go for into a neck break, and Cookie Monster nails a first bust to Duke Nukem. Collar elbow top between Loki and Duke Nukem again. And Vegeta's going for a cover on Captain America. 1, 2, and Captain America kicks out. And now Vegeta's going after Cookie Monster. And freaking Duke Nukem has Loki in a camel clutch while Captain America nails a suplex to Vegeta. A Cookie Monster with a neck breaker to Vegeta. Headlock by Captain America. Flips Duke Nukem over. And leg lay by Cookie Monster. And Cap just sits on Duke Nukem's leg. And Vegeta and Cookie Monster nails a DDT to Loki. A clothesline by Duke Nukem to Captain America. And Cookie Monster going for a pin on Loki. 2. And Loki kicks out. Another headlock by Captain America to Vegeta. Nails a suplex while freaking Cookie Monster freaking does whatever the hell that was to Duke. And a shot to the back of Duke Nukem. And Captain America sends Vegeta to the outside of it. And Duke just nails a clothesline. And now just punching the crap out of him. And Captain America broke up that pin attempt on Vegeta for reasons, I guess. Russian leg sweep by Cookie Monster, while Vegeta and Captain America are beating up Loki. And Captain America sends Vegeta in the steel. And suplex onto the freaking steel floor of the chamber. And Cookie Monster going for a pin. 1. Kick out by Duke. And Duke is just pounding on Cookie Monster now. Loki just can't decide what he wants to do right now. Go for cover is Duke. 1, 2, and Cookie Monster's eliminated! We have guaranteed a new champion while Vegeta nails a powerbomb to Captain America. Colin elbow tie up again. And the hook and run by Vegeta to Captain America. And a body slam by Duke Nukem. And the hook and run by Vegeta again. And balls of steel by Duke Nukem to Loki. And a big bang attack by Vegeta. And a leg drop. And Duke's going for cover on Loki. And Loki's eliminated. Vegeta's going for cover on Captain America now. 2. And Captain America's eliminated by Vegeta. We're down to Vegeta and Duke Nukem. Freaking insanity right now. Russian leg sweep by Vegeta with Duke Nukem. And Vegeta's going for cover on Duke. 1, kick out. Clothesline by Duke Nukem. And now Duke's going for a camel clutch on Vegeta. Make him tap! Ask him! Why not? And Vegeta fights out of it. And Duke's holding his knee for reasons, I guess. Oop, hang on. Sorry, the controller. And Duke Nukem with a drop toe hold to Vegeta. And now Duke's going for another camel clutch. There's no way Vegeta's tapping out to this. And he fights out again, another electric chair drop. Or whatever the hell it's called. Just stomping on Duke now. And an armbar. And not arm drag that time. And just leg drops on his arm. And a shot to the back of Duke. And Duke punches him off. Monkey flip. Now Vegeta has Duke up. And Duke kicked to the midsection. And another Luth that's pressed by Duke. Just pounding away on him. And Duke going for a cover. 1, 2. And Duke Nukem's the new Galactic Champion. Holy freaking Duke's biggest win of his career. And it's for the freaking intergalactic title. On the guy freaking originally made the belt in the first place. Vegeta's gonna be freaking pissed off about freaking losing to Duke Nukem of all people. Holy crap. Freaking huge win for Duke Nukem, who wins his first singles championship in like ever, last time I checked. I'm happy for Duke. That was freaking a huge win. Now I just wonder who's going to be fighting Duke for that belt afterwards. Apparently I'm getting word that something's going on. Freaking 1 second, hang on. Well, that was definitely interesting. Freaking Xander calling out Xavier and making shit. Freaking because he's expecting freaking Xavier to try and break his word and everything, face him and everything, and all that crap. It seems like Xavier has been terrorizing Xander freaking for a while now. And this is the Triple Threat Intercontinental Championship match. Darth Vader, who's probably one of the longest reigning champions in this freaking company, is defending his title in the Triple Threat match against Frieza and Magneto. Only because freaking the two of them won't quit bitching about freaking how what they freaking think they should be the new Intercontinental Champion and everything. Vader's just been on a warpath, destroying every mother effer that's been in his way. And Vader was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of you two freaking crybabies complaining, freaking. So you know what? I'm just gonna put my belt on the line against both of you. And after I beat your asses, freaking, I don't want to hear your shit anymore. Pretty much what Darth Vader said in a nutshell. And Vader isn't one for doing promos, so here comes freaking Mr. freaking Magneto. The dude freaking who was the freaking, at one point, the GM of Magnesium Blue back in the day. And Magneto was the guy Frieza beat to get a shot at Vader. And, well, you know, Magneto wasn't happy about that. And he also wasn't happy that Frieza lost to Darth Vader last time. And that's what led in freaking this. After the two of them had their freaking whole little spat in the back after Frieza lost. And here comes the dude Vader embarrassed the last time these two faced each other. Frickin' Frieza. I would not be surprised if Darth Vader beats both these guys. I honestly would not be surprised. And so, in fact, freaking some of the people Vader's beaten in the past, yeah. And let's get this triple threat match underway. And immediately, both of them are going after Darth Vader, and Vader just is like, you know what, you want to kick me in the midsection, buddy? I'm just going to chokeslam your ass. I was dragging him away from the ropes. Magneto's just standing there. Now, what the freak? Magneto just slammed Vader down. Continental time. Sean McCarty, where you at, bro? Now Frieza and Magneto ganging up on Darth Vader. Which would probably be the smart thing. Gang up on Darth Vader and then fight each other. Especially since Darth Vader is freaking longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Or this is going to be. Eventually. Watch out, ref. Another double team move by Frieza and Magneto. Double suplex. And Vader raking Frieza's eyes and then just nail the clothesline on Frieza. There's Magneto. The headlock. And Russian leg sweep by Frieza. And now Darth Vader has Magneto. And chokeslams his ass. Now Frieza has Vader in a headlock. And Vader with a DDT to Frieza. And a leg drop to Frieza by Darth Vader. And now just stomping a mud hole on him. And now Vader going after Magneto. Blocks a punch there. Punches him in the face. A shot to the arm. And another one. And another DDT by Darth Vader to Magneto. And now Frieza's taunting. And now Vader has Magneto. He has him up and chokeslams him again. And now Vader going for a cover. One. Frieza breaks it up. Excuse me. And now Frieza go for his comeback. Clothesline. And facebuster. Allergies are a bitch. And Russian leg sweep by Darth Vader. Now Vader going for a camo clutch on Frieza. And Magneto breaks it up. Picks him up. And Vader with another freaking chokeslam to Frieza. And drags him away from the ropes. Going for a cover again. And Magneto breaks it up after a one with an elbow drop. And Vader whips Frieza in the corner. What the frick? Just bails him across the ring. And Frieza just nailed Vader in his non-existent balls, so at least freaking what's left of him anyways, after being roasted in a freaking Mustafar lava. Sorry, my cat was trying to climb all over my Xbox. double gut busted by Magneto and Darth Vader. And Magneto missing the elbow drop, but Vader's dragging Frieza from the ropes. Vader going for a cover again. One, kick, and Magneto broke it up. And now they're both going after Vader again. Another double team move. And suplex to Darth Vader. Elbow drop by Magneto and a splash by Frieza. And Frieza trying to go for cover, and Magneto breaks it up. And Vader blocks a punch there. And Vader has Frieza again for another choke slam. And Vader going for cover again, and Magneto breaks it up. And just punches Magneto. And Frieza with double shots to the midsection. And now they're going for another double team move again. And another gut buster. Another DDT by Darth Vader to Frieza. And drags him away from the ropes again. And then Magneto. Whatever the hell that was. And Magneto's dragging Vader from the ropes. And Frieza tries to steal the cover again. One, and kick out by Darth Vader. And headlock by Frieza. Whips Darth Vader in the corner. And Vader, I guess, reversed that. And Magneto, with whatever the hell this is again, and does it to Frieza that time. A huge boot by Magneto to Frieza. Now Magneto going for a cover. One, and Vader picks it up. And Vader has Magneto. Has him up and chokeslam again. Going for cover Darth Vader, and Frieza breaks it up. And now Frieza and Darth Vader with a gut buster to Magneto. An elbow drop by Frieza. Now Frieza's trying to go for a cover, and Darth Vader broke it up. Now Frieza and Darth Vader double teaming Magneto again, another gut buster. And Vader just punching the back of freaking Magneto's head before slamming him face first in the ring. An elbow drop by Frieza. And Vader picks up Magneto. And this huge crossbody freaking by Frieza to Magneto. And Vader trying to steal the cut pin. And Frieza breaks it up. A knee in the midsection of Darth Vader. And Frieza with a death ball! Apparently busting Vader open somehow. One. And Magneto breaks it up. And Frieza whips Vader in the corner. And elbow to the back at Darth Vader's head. Slams his arm against the ring. And Frieza dragging Vader from the ropes. Going for a cover. One. And Magneto breaks it up. Drop kick to Vader's leg. Kick the midsection of Frieza by Magneto. Oh god, what is Magneto doing? And a leg drop by Magneto. It goes for a cover. And Frieza breaks it up. Now Frieza and Magneto double teaming Vader again. And now Darth Vader, now he's just pissed off. And chokeslams Magneto again. And now Frieza's going after Darth Vader. And just whips him into the corner. And Vader with a kick to midsection of Frieza. And a backbreaker. And drags him from the ropes. Another cover. One. Two. And Magneto just breaks it up. And Darth Vader has Frieza just chokeslams him again. And Vader freaking blocks Magneto's punch there. An armbar. And flips him over. And going for submission is Darth Vader and Magneto. And Magneto fights out of it. And a headlock by Magneto. Vader whips Magneto in the corner. Kick the midsection of Vader. And Frieza with a German suplex to Darth Vader. And now Frieza and Magneto going at it. Shoulder block by freaking Magneto Frieza. Go for cover. 1, 2, and Magneto's the new Intercontinental Champion off the shoulder block. Just wow. That's how Darth Vader freaking finally loses the Intercontinental Championship with her because of a freaking shoulder block. What the frick? Man, holy crap! I guess freaking Darth Vader's freaking pride got the best of him since he thought he could beat both these guys, and he probably could have. But freaking Magneto manages to pull one out of his ass freaking there, and now Magneto's the new Intercontinental Champion. What's gonna happen with Darth Vader? I don't know, but freaking still, just freaking nuts, man. Really, I just can't believe for freaking Damien was just found taken out in his locker room and everything. You know, Xander was freaking panicking. Now we don't know if he's still going to be facing the freaking Mortal Kombat for the tag team belts and everything. Meanwhile, we have the freaking women's triple threat match between Misty, Nessa, who won that number of contenders match against Serena King a while back, and freaking the former champion Rainbow, Rainbow Dash, who's freaking still pissed off that she lost his belt, and she freaking inserted herself into this match after she demanded it. And Misty was like, bitch, freaking, I'll beat your ass and I'll beat Nessa. Freaking, I can say that I beat 2 former women's championships in the same night. And here comes Nessa, who's been looking forward to having this title shot freaking for some time now. Since, you know, for those who don't know, she was a first champion, but Rainbow beat her at a house show when this whole company started and everything. And for anybody else, no, there's no footage of that. Freaking, that's just something that has never happened. Somebody like me who works for this company and freaking everybody else. And there's a reason for why that freaking footage doesn't exist anymore, but we're not going to talk about it. And also, here comes the former women's champion, Rainbow motherfucking Dash. Who I really hope does not win this belt, because she's one of the GM's goons. Even though she's a fan favorite. I would freaking film the rest of her entrance, but freaking I don't know how long this 360 is. And there's the Women's Championship belt. And there's the 3 women who are competing for it in this match. 2 former champions, 2 of which freaking have a long-standing rivalry, and the current champion, who is freaking probably the biggest surprise in this division, and immediately freaking Rainbow misses with whatever the hell she was going for. And Nessa and Rainbow double teaming Misty, and Nessa with multiple chops across Misty's chest. A headlock by Misty. And now more chops by Misty. I mean, not Misty, freaking Nessa. Fuck. Botching my own commentary here, ladies and gentlemen. Kicked in the midsection of Misty. And then Misty and Rainbow Dash with a DDT to Misty. I mean, Nessa. Fuck. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be confusing myself like crazy in this match because there's 2 freaking Rainbow Dash with Springboard breaks up what Nessa was trying to do, but freaking there's freaking 2 Pokemon characters in this freaking match. Freaking Christ. And now Misty and RD with a freaking DDT to Nessa. And a Rainbow Dash with a punch to the back, and Nessa with a thrust kick, and a Bulldog by Rainbow Dash to Misty. An elbow drop to the back. And Rainbow Dash missed a kick there. And now Misty and RD double teaming Nessa again, and now it's Misty with the chops to Nessa. A headlock to Nessa by Misty, and a huge knee to the face of Nessa, whatever the hell that was. And now Misty and Rainbow Dash with another DDT to Nessa. And whips her in the corner. I mean, ropes. I don't know what the hell just happened there. And now Nessa and Misty ganging up on Rainbow. And a knee hit back in Rainbow. And Nessa just shoves her right face down in the ring. And a headlock by Nessa. And another DDT to Rainbow by Nessa and Misty. A bunch of double team moves here going on right now. Another DDT. Rainbow punches Misty off. What the heck? And a kick to the midsection nest. Misty with more kicks, and Misty just gets dumped almost to the outside. And Misty gets knocked off the apron by Nessa. And RD follows them. And Rainbow whips Nessa back in the ring. And elbow to face of Nessa. Now Misty's getting back in the ring, sort of. Springboard! Missed. And RD whoops Nessa in the corner. Punch to the face. Clothesline. Whips in the corner again. Another punch to the face. And RD whips Misty into Nessa. In the shoulder tackle. And RD just whips Misty right into Nessa again, knocking them both down. And Hurricane Rana by Rainbow Dash of Misty. And a knee to the back. And now Misty with a kip up. And now Misty and Nessa double teaming Misty. Nessa and RD double teaming Misty again with a DDT. Fuck me! Jesus! And Misty stealing Rainbow Dash's move again. I kicked the midsection Nessa and RD with a DDT. I think Misty tried to go for a bubble beam stunner there. And another DDT to Misty by Nessa and RD. And RD with another Hurricane Rana to Misty. And now Nessa's trying to go for a cover. One. And RD breaks it up. And Misty with a bubble beam stunner to Nessa. Takeover by Misty. And RD blocks the kick there. And RD going to the top rope. She's going for a Sonic Rain Boom. Nope, she's going for a moonsault. And Misty whips RD in the ropes. And RD just reverses with a powerbomb. And Misty. And a punch to the face of Misty while Nessa has a headlock. And Nessa body slams her. And Nessa missing with a forearm, and while Rainbow whips Misty in the corner. What the frick? Now she has Misty on the corner, the Tree of Woe. And now just freaking grinding her foot against Misty's face. Or something, I don't know. And now Nessa setting up for a super kick. Rainbow's just watching meanwhile. And Nessa nails the super kick to Misty. And RD's dragging Misty away from the ropes. Nessa going for the cover. 1, 2. Rainbow breaks it up again. And she whips Nessa into the corner. And sets her on the top rope. And RD with a suplex from the top. Oh, what the heck? That was one hell of a slap. And Misty whips Rainbow in the ropes. And they just run right into each other. And Misty with a Hurricane Rana to RD. And a front flip by Nessa there. And RD punches Nessa off. Now that your Pokemon trainers, gym leaders, freaking DDT's Rainbow. A kick to the back of Rainbow by Nessa. And RD punches her off. And a headlock by Misty. And an armbar by Rainbow. Another double DDT to Misty. Oh god. And double springboard! I think one of them missed, but I don't know. But that was awesome and epic at the same time. Somebody put that in a highlight reel of this company. And now Misty and Nessa with a double DDT again. Misty going for the cover. Nessa breaks it up. Whatever the hell that is. And kick the midsection of Nessa by both RD and Misty. And Misty with a hurricane run into Nessa. And Nessa shoves her off. And just more chops by Misty to Nessa. And Rainbow Dash missing with his leg layer, whatever the hell that was. And whoops Nessa in the corner again. There's RD. And Misty just punching the crap out of RD. And Misty nails RD's move to her again. This is how Misty beat Rainbow last time. 1. Nessa breaks it up. And Nessa with a go behind. And now another freaking double team freaking DDT to Misty. And now Nessa's going for cover. 1. Rainbow Dash breaks up with a front flip. And another DDT. Oh god, Misty with a moonsault! What the f... Misty going for cover and Nessa breaks it up. And Misty with a bubble beam start of the Rainbow Dash. Drop kick, but Misty blocks and elbow drop. Misty going for cover. 1, 2, and Nessa kicks out. And forearm by Nessa. And Nessa with a springboard! Nailed it. Go for cover. 1, 2. Rainbow Dash breaks it up again. And Rainbow Dash, Nessa blocks the punch into a headlock. And now another DDT by both of them. And Misty with a springboard! Missed. And Nessa with a set-out powerbomb of some kind, I guess. Whatever the hell that was. And now Nessa, what the freak, double underhook, and Misty blocks it, just back body drops her. And another freaking one freaking by Misty. Drags it from the ropes. Nessa's back up, going for a cover again, it's Misty, and Nessa breaks up again, and she took out the ref. Why are you going after the ref, Nessa? Jesus. Misty whoops Nessa whoops Misty in the corner, bluff, and a clothesline knocking Misty down. Front flip, which he missed. Kick the midsection. And mid Hurricane Rana and Misty gets knocked down, thanks to Rainbow Dash. Whoops Nessa in the corner again. What the freak? Whisper in the wind much there, Rainbow Dash. Or poetry in motion. And Misty with a bubble beam stunner again! Drags him ropes. Go for cover. 1, 2, and Misty retains the championship. Freaking holy crap, Misty. Freaking Misty had to fight her ass off there. Freaking, you know, Rainbow Dash is gonna still be pissed that she lost again, and Nessa's gonna be freaking disappointed as all hell too. Like, freaking all 3 of these girls freaking put in one hell of an effort there. But Misty manages to pull it out in the end, and she manages to retain her championship. Also, I'm getting word something's going on in the back. Freaking, somebody get on that real freaking quick here. So that was interesting. Boo and Xander just had a confrontation where Xander's pissed off because Virgil isn't even going to give him a chance to find a new tag team partner. Since Damien got taken out earlier in the show by somebody who I'm kind of glad that it's going to be Boo and Bojack taking their place and everything, because fuck you, Xander. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad for him and Damien. But what happens when you freaking an asshole and everything. You freaking only get a title shot because freaking the guy you work for is a freaking massive kiss ass. And this is the tag team title match where Mortal Kombat is defending the tag team championships against, I guess now, freaking the tag team of the freaking Supremacy, being Boo the leader and freaking his longtime tag team partner, freaking Bojack. And here comes freaking Sub-Zero. And all I have to say is that I wish Mortal Kombat like would beat the Supremacy. That's all I'm gonna freaking say. Because the Supremacy is one hell of a tag team. And here they come, freaking Boo and Bojack of the Supremacy. The former Mag Nation Tag Team Champions and current UCT Tag Team Champions in TAW. Shout out to you, Josh. And now Boo and Bojack are finally getting that tag team title shot that they've been wanting for freaking since the beginning. Because you know the whole thing between Boo and Jesus kind of started because Jesus wouldn't let them just have a tag team title shot. They had to earn it, and well, you know how that worked out. And there's the tag team championships, the belts that these two teams are fighting over. Let's get this match underway. It's Scorpion immediately starting off with a leaping clothesline. And Scorpion punches and Boo down. Missed the kick this Scorpion. Kicked in the midsection by Boo. Oh god, Boo has him up already. Try to go for the Boo ball, but Scorpion reversed into a DDT. And Scorpion picks Boo up for the freaking Tombstone Pile Driver. And Sub-Zero taking out Bojack. Going for a cover. One, not even one count. And Boo takes him down. And now Boo has him up again for the Boo Ball. Drags him away from the ropes. Go for a cover. One, two, kick out by Scorpion. And Boo tried to go for a clothesline by Scorpion, reversed into a back body drop. And a knee to the face of Boo. And Scorpion go for a cover again. One, not even one count. And DDT by Scorpion again. Scorpion has just been on Boo freaking this entire match outside of like a little bit here and there. Now Scorpion's going for a submission. Bojack breaks it up. Scorpion now just no punches, knocking Boo in the corner. What the freak? I thought he was going out for something off the ropes. And side slam by Scorpion. Get that son out of here, somebody. And Sub-Zero is hyped in the corner. Now here comes Sub-Zero. Now Sub-Zero is going for a pin. One. Boo kicks out. And Sub-Zero now punches. Drop kick, which Boo reverses. And now Boo running across the ring and tags in Bojack. And Bojack with the Unbound. Nobody covers Bojack. One, two. Nope, not even. Only one count. And Bojack with a couple of punches to Sub-Zero and an armbar. And headlock to the headbutt, freaking to the arm. Boo. An elbow to the arm, so a back of Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero whips Bojack into the corner. And tags at Scorpion. Oh god, what is this? And Scorpion with a double stomp to the back of Bojack. And Scorpion just takes out freaking Boo, and Sub-Zero just dumps out Bojack when he tried to go after him. And Sub-Zero whoops Bojack in the corner, back in the ring. Stomped to Bojack's midsection. Bojack was just a straight shot to the midsection of Scorpion. And Bojack with another Unbound! And Boo takes out Sub-Zero. 1, 2, and Scorpion kicks out at 2. A kick to the midsection, freaking knocks Scorpion down. And a knee to the face. And Scorpion's trying to go for his comeback. Kick to the midsection. And whoops him in the corner. Just clothesline. Picks him up. Snake Eyes. And big boot by Scorpion. And the leg drop. And Bojack blocked whatever that was he was going for, and kicked the midsection again. And Bojack with another Unbound! Busting Scorpion open, apparently. And Bojack going for a dirty pin. 1, 2, and Scorpion kicks out. Kick to the midsection. And Bojack going for another pin. 1, 2, Scorpion kicks out again. Kick the midsection by Scorpion, and another one. Whoops him into the corner. And tags in Sub-Zero. But off the ropes because Bojack. Double back body drop. Scorpion is glitched because Sub-Zero won't move. And Sub-Zero takes out freaking Boo. Sub-Zero, he's not the legal man. Get back in the ring, bro. Now Bojack goes to the outside. Now he's back in the ring. Reasons, I guess. And now Sub-Zero for a full Nelson Northern Lights suplex. Oh god, Sub-Zero's going crazy. This means he's going for freaking... He's going to go for the deep freeze neck breaker. And Bojack blocks it. And Sub-Zero with multiple punches. Shot to the arm of Bojack by Sub-Zero. And neck breaker. A standing shooting star by freaking Sub-Zero. Bojack shoves him off. And set out powerbomb by Bojack. And Sub-Zero kicks him off. More punches by Sub-Zero, knocking Bojack in the ropes. Off the ropes. And Sub-Zero a backbreaker into a neck breaker. Whatever that was. And a jumping knee to Bojack by Sub-Zero. And Bojack punches Sub-Zero off of him. And Bojack with another freaking Unbound! Go for cover. Boo takes out Scorpion, or not. 2! And Sub-Zero kicks out. Or freaking Scorpion broke it up just with the nick of time or something, I don't know. And a neck breaker by freaking Sub-Zero to Bojack. And just slams his arm against the ring. Go for cover. 1, 2, not even 2 count, just 1 count. And Bojack blocked the punch there. He's going for this submission, which Scorpion broke up because he was right there. And Bojack with another Unbound! Going for cover. 1, 2, and Scorpion broke up the pin. And Sub-Zero blocked the punch and Enziguri. Elbow drop. And Sub-Zero tags in Scorpion. And Bojack just punches Scorpion in the corner. Sets him on the corner. Oh god, Bojack freaking punch in the face. And Bojack with a superplex off the top rope. No recovery. 1, 2, and the supremacy of the new tag team champions. Freaking holy crap! I freaking cannot believe the supremacy of now the tag team champions in freaking Lone Wolf Wrestling. Probably one of the best tag team matches we've had so far. We have a new tag team champions, and the GM is probably going to be happy as a pig in shit thinking about that. And the next match after this is the 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. And freaking, I feel bad for the rest of the tag team division because now they have to try to take the belts away from the freaking supremacy, which is not going to be a freaking easy task. I can tell you that much. This is the Money in the Bank ladder match. One of these 6 guys is going to have a potential world championship shot freaking in the future, which they can cash in at any freaking time. Which freaking, considering the fact that the world title match is literally right after this one, yeah, I don't think whoever wins this match is going to be cashing in right afterwards. Freaking, especially after the hell this match is going to be. But freaking, who knows? Crazy things have happened. And the first one to come out is freaking the former U.S. champion, former hardcore champion, Dale Mother Effin Jr. Who, fourth world record, has been one of the guys I've been hoping that would become world champion in freaking TAW since he showed up. It would be sweet. But yeah, shout out to you again, Josh. Oh God, I think I know who this is. Fucking Johnny Cage, the guy who we have not seen outside of freaking the Trick or Treat at Fire Battle Royal, and or freaking when he tried and he got his ass handed to him by Darth Vader, but he's been so busy with freaking the new Mortal Kombat game, he hasn't showed up to work in a while. But now he's back and he's trying to become the next person. Hopefully he get a shot at the World Championship. But freaking knowing John, he would love if he was able to become World Champion. And here comes Liu Kang. Who's freaking, like I've mentioned like forever ago, he's freaking so full of himself. He's such one of the biggest assholes in TAW right now. He's a current TAW World Champion in another life. But this is a different Liu Kang. This is one that never turned evil. Freaking, and he swore that he would never freaking turn into that freaking asshole that freaking is hostile takeover freaking TAW right now. I think I know who this is. As freaking Magnitude back in the day in the Magnation one has called him like many times. Freaking sexy Chuck Taylor or whatever the heck it was that he freaking said. Freaking Jesus Mother Effing Christ. Former freaking TV champion, and you know, if you're watching Magnation, you know all the belts he held in that company. Now Jesus is trying to get a shot at the World Championship too, just like the rest of these guys. And I would freaking love it if he did win it. That would be awesome. This freaking 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match is freaking stacked with former champions or guys that I think would probably make great world champions, including this asshole. Even if he does try to blow people up, freaking in case of Green Goblin, also is a former hardcore champion of this company. There's multiple freaking former hardcore champions in this match, and he's also a former UCT champion, courtesy of my boy Jack 6. Fourth wall break. The supremacy isn't my boys, and like I told freaking Josh again, freaking when he was watching my freaking my Halloween Bash pay-per-view the other night, fourth wall break. I'm recording this after that night. But freaking the supremacy only my boys outside of this. I'm just a commentator, freaking when it comes to this company. Freaking I ain't freaking, you know. You're not blowing anybody up this time, Goblin. And I think this is the final entrant. The former TAW World Champion and the guy who actually just recently left that company, freaking Freddy Krueger. Just screaming no constantly on his way down the ring. Let's get this Money in the Bank ladder match underway. And Johnny Cage with a neck breaker, while Liu Kang suplexes Freddy. And Jesus immediately goes to the outside. Why are you trying to climb the ladder, Jesus? I was going to say, freaking... Con elbow tie-up shut between Goblin and freaking Johnny Cage. Sean McCarty's freaking smiling. And this is just going to be insanity. And a neck breaker by Liu Kang and Freddy. And Jesus has a ladder. Now Goblin has a ladder that Jesus just hucked in the ring, while freaking Johnny Cage just gets peeled off by Junior, and Jesus just ate the ladder in the face. And Freddy missed an elbow drop, I think. There's so much chaos going on. Now Jesus freaking going after Freddy. And now Jesus has the ladder. Nails Green Goblin with the ladder. Freaking Johnny Cage just got set flying to the outside. Now Jesus is climbing up. And so is Junior. And Junior with a punch to the face of Jesus. And Jesus with multiple punches to the face of Junior. Now they're just trading punches across top ladder. And Johnny Cage just sent both of them flying, crashing down. Just fucking chaos. And clothesline by Freddy Liu Kang. And suplex by Johnny Cage to Dale Jr. And Jesus has the ladder set up again. And a headlock by Jesus. Flips him over. Liu Kang slams Freddy down. And Junior reversed whatever the hell Johnny Cage tried going there for. And now Cage was just beating up Junior in the corner. And Freddy with a shot with the ladder to the face of Liu Kang. Jesus whoops Green Goblin in the corner. Dragon screwed by freaking Green Goblin. The Green Goblin, the Jesus blow. Trying to commentate, freaking everything's going on, just craziness going on. And Freddy's going up. And Junior's right there too. And Freddy sends Junior crashing down. And Freddy has the briefcase. Oh, that didn't last long. And Jesus powerbombs Freddy. Italian elbow tie up again. And Freddy just poked Goblin in the eyes. DDT by freaking Freddy to freaking Green Goblin. Freddy, that's the wrong ladder, bro. Liu Kang sets up the other ladder. Now Liu Kang's going up top. Freaking, there's two ladders in the way. Now Freddy's going back to the top again. Freddy has the briefcase. And Freddy's sent crashing down by Johnny Cage. Suplex by Green Goblin to Johnny. And a face buster by freaking Junior to Liu Kang. Jesus with a suplex to freaking Freddy. And a powerbomb by Junior to Liu Kang. Sorry. An atomic drop by Green Goblin to Johnny Cage. And Jesus, I don't know what the heck he was going for there. And Junior sets up the other ladder again. And a neck breaker to Liu Kang by Jesus. Oh god, now Freddy and Goblin both have ladders. Goblin, what are you doing? And a shot to Jesus in the face by Freddy Krueger with a ladder. Just insanity going on everywhere. And Freddy has the case again. And Liu Kang pulls him right back down. And Freddy with the Nightmare on Elm Street DDT. And Goblin with another neck breaker to Johnny Cage. And Goblin's climbing up the wrong ladder, dude. Dropkick by Liu Kang Jr. And Freddy Krueger's on the outside because reasons, I guess. A big boot by Junior to Liu Kang. Oh, Jesus just nailed the back of the head of Johnny Cage with the ladder. And Daytona 500 by Junior to freaking Liu Kang. And Freddy has a ladder set up in the middle of the ring again. You might want to have gone the other way, Freddy. And a headbutt by freaking Freddy Krueger. The Jesus. An elbow drop by Johnny Cage of Green Goblin's leg. And Jesus is on the outside of the ring now. Freddy sets up a ladder in the middle of the ring again. Another face buster by freaking Junior to Liu Kang. And now Johnny Cage has the ladder. Back body drop by Johnny Cage to Jesus. The ladder set up in the middle of the ring again. Now I got knocked over by Junior. DDT by freaking Johnny Cage. And now Johnny Cage and Junior going up. Oh my god. And Junior with a super neckbreaker from the top of the ladder. And now Goblin has the case. Oh, thank God. And Freddy Krueger and Junior make sure Goblin doesn't get it. Freaking Christ. And a neckbreaker by Luke Hangerdale Jr. And now Freddy's setting up the ladder again. Oh my god. And Freddy's going back up. Freddy has the case. There's no way. Oh, freaking. And Freddy got powerbombed by Green Goblin after freaking the ladder got knocked off from underneath him by Green Goblin. And Goblin has the... Green Goblin wins the Money in the Bank ladder match! Holy crap, that match was insanity. And now Green Goblin has a guaranteed world title shot. Freaking, he can cash in any freaking time he wants. Shit! That's all I have to say. Next up, freaking while we get this whole insanity taken care of and cleaned up, is freaking Darth Maul. Hopefully, if he isn't too injured, thanks to Ash earlier in the night, taking on Ash for the World Heavyweight Championship. Holy crap! And then after that, it's the 40-man freaking Royal Rumble match. This is the freaking main event of this show, or at least would be if it wasn't for the Battle Royal that's going to be happening after this. Freaking Ash Ketchum, fuckface himself, defending his World Championship against freaking his old rival from back in the Mag Nation over the Atomweight Championship, freaking Darth Mother effing Maul. And from what I've been told, Darth Maul is still able to go and everything, but he's not going to be 100% going into this match. Let's just say that much. Freaking, I really am hoping that Darth Maul can beat this piece of shit asshole. Because I am so tired of freaking Ash Ketchum being world champion. Darth Maul has been a Cinderella story in the making, and freaking this would be the biggest night ever freaking for Darth Maul if he was able to win this title. That would be freaking epic as hell. And considering what Darth Maul had to go through to get here, going to the #1 contender tournament, beating all those guys I did not think he was going to win against, yeah. Darth Maul has more than earned this. And I really wish Darth Maul wouldn't hump the ring. But this is the biggest match in Darth Maul's career. And whoever wins this match, freaking they can finally put their past from the Mag Nation behind them. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There's the challenger. The dude has been waiting a long time for this. The time for talking is over. And there's the freaking fuckface himself. Who only won that championship because he needed help from fucking Xander to win the freaking belt from Xavier's King. This is going to be the biggest match ever that's ever happened up to this point. And there's the World Championship. At least Ash's version, anyway. And let's get this World Championship match underway! And Ash immediately with freaking punches and Darth Maul blocks it and a belly to belly. Kicked in midsection by Ash. An armbar. Arm breaker. And a headlock by Ash. Another one. And Darth Maul reverses it. And stomps on him a couple times. Kicked in midsection by Ash. And Ash with multiple punches and a kick. And Darth Maul, it's been another headlock. Whips him in the corner. Other ups actually. And a back body drop. And whips him in the ropes again. Watch out, ref. Another back body drop. And now Darth Maul punches and kick, and Ash blocked that kick into a clothesline. Now Ash more punches Darth Maul, and Darth Maul blocked the kick that time. Ash dodged the boot. What the frick? That was one way to do a power slam or whatever the hell that was. And Ash with more punches, and kicked the midsection again. And now Darth Maul with punches and kicks. Oh god. Darth Maul with a gut buster to freaking Ash catch him. A double knee gut buster, and now he's just slamming him against the ring. Now he's slamming him against the ring again. Come on, Darth Maul, kick this motherfucker's ass. And an armbar. Go behind. And the suplex. And Ash shoves him off. Another back body drop by Darth Maul. And Ash rakes Darth Maul's eyes and misses with a kick. Kicks midsection and a punch. Another kick. And Darth Maul off the ropes with a stomp to the chest. Darth Maul dragging him from the ropes. Go for cover. The title. One. Not even one count. And now more punches by Darth Maul and a kick. And Ash blocked that one. And belly by Ash. And Darth Maul punches him off. And a famous by Ash catch him. Fuck. And Darth Maul moved out of the way, the kick there. And a knee to the face of Ash. Go for cover. 1, 2. Ash kicks out. Armbar by Ash. Flips him over. And elbow to the top of the head, which is kind of weird because he has spikes on his head or something. I don't know. Or horns, actually. Oh god, what is Ash going for? Weird neck break or whatever the hell that was. And Darth Maul blocked the punch there. And Ash whipped him in the corner. And a huge splash in the corner by Ash Ketchum. Oh god. And a drop kick to the face of Darth Maul. And Ash with a freaking suplex. And a kip up. Drags him away from the ropes. Going for a cover. 1. Kick out by Darth Maul. And Darth Maul blocked the punch there. And a headlock. A suplex! Got it. Now Darth Maul telling Ash to get up. And Darth Maul with the Force Choke Slam! Go for a cover. 1, 2. Darth Maul's the new world champion! Fucking finally freaking somebody beat Ash for that title. Fuck you, Ash Ketchum. And Darth Maul's freaking long freaking Cinderella story of a fucking journey to get here has reached its freaking ending, and Darth Maul is now the world champion. Thank Christ. Freaking Darth Maul has deserved it more than anybody freaking, that he finally gets that freaking world championship, and now freaking, I don't have to worry about Ash being the fucking world champion anymore. Hang on. I'm getting word something's happening in the back. Freaking, apparently something happened. Freaking, somebody get a camera on that freaking stack. Freaking Green Goblin's been taken out. What the fuck? And somebody apparently took his shirt off. And apparently, I'm getting freaking word that whoever took Green Goblin out freaking stole the Money in the Bank briefcase that he had. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way fucking... Xander has the Money in the Bank briefcase, and apparently he's cashing in! Freaking, of course Virgil will freaking allow this to happen! Oh great, Darth Maul freaking just won the title, and now he has to defend it against this asshole?! Now we apparently have a freaking world title match between these two, after freaking Darth Maul just won the damn thing, and kicked it back of Xander's leg. Oh god, Xander with a freaking kill switch to Darth Maul! Go recover 1. Kick out by Darth Maul. Thank God. And just barely got him with that clothesline there. And Xander whips him in the corner. And another kill switch by Xander. Never cover again. One. Kick out by Darth Maul again. Thank God. And they just run right into each other. And Darth Maul with a neck breaker to Xander. Flips him over. And elbow drop. And flapjack by freaking Xander. Oh God, he's setting up for another freaking kill switch or freaking Xander's wrath. Oh God, he's going for a GTS. And GTS to Darth Maul. And drags him from the ropes. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Darth Maul kicks out, thank God. Come on, Darth Maul. Whips him in the ropes. And punch in the face. And Darth Maul with a double underhook. Suplex, brainbuster, 1 or 2, I don't know. And Darth Maul with the go behind. Going for the force choke slam. Drags him from the ropes. Come on, Darth Maul. And recover. Kick out. Not even a 1 count by Darth Maul. Now Maul going to the outside. Maul's tearing apart the announce table. Now Xander's going after him. And Darth Maul sends him into the table. And he has him on the table. Oh my God. Darth Maul climbed to the top rope. An elbow drop to Xander to the table by Darth Maul. I don't think this cash-in's going at how Xander thought it would go. Another flapjack by Xander to freaking Darth Maul into a bunch of chairs, apparently. And Darth Maul whips him in the back in the ring. Elbow to the face. And Darth Maul a kick and a punch and go behind. A headlock. Punch to the face or something. Like more just punches by Darth Maul. Oh God, now Xander with another kill switch. Go for cover. 1, 2, and fucking Xander's the fucking new World Heavyweight Champion. Fucking Christ. God damn it all. The GM finally gets the World Championship in his possession because now freaking his head goon is freaking holding it. Fucking man. And I just feel bad for Green Goblin because he freaking won that Money in the Bank briefcase, and of course freaking Xander went and stole it and used it to cash in. Fuck! I don't know what this means now, freaking as far as the World Championship is concerned, but freaking fuck you, Xander. Fuck you too, Virgil. We're fucking over Darth Maul and Green Goblin. The next match, the freaking 40-person Royal Rumble match. Whoever wins that match, I hope to God takes a belt off this asshole. I'm literally recording this as the first freaking match I'm recording for the Thanksgiving Day BRAWL pay-per-view and everything, so my commentary freaking over this freaking is different compared to the rest of the pay-per-view and everything. But freaking this is the freaking main event of the pay-per-view, the Thanksgiving Day BRAWL 40-man mother effing freaking battle royal. Whoever manages to win this battle royal will become the next #1 contender for the freaking World Championship, depending on whoever that is, freaking, because I have no idea at the time of this recording. And I'm going to be editing the whole show together, so I'm keeping all this commentary and everything. And also freaking, whoever wins this battle royal always have to worry about the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match. Who's going to be the unfortunate first person to come out? Freaking AA Austin Aries. Why am I not surprised that this guy would be the first entrant in this battle royal? This entrance I'm going to have to skip because I don't know how long this 360 has. And this is going to be a long freaking match. Oh God, who is it? Freaking Majin Buu. the leader of the Supremacy, and the dude who was confident that he was going to, one of the members of the Supremacy was going to win, him especially. And he's the second person in this match. I kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, I honestly don't. And they're starting this whole thing off with Boo and Austin Aries. This is going to be interesting. And I will also mention that there's one other thing. Whoever has the most eliminations after this match is over, they will get a shot at one of the mid-card titles. What that belt will be just depends on whichever one the GM decides to let them have a shot at. And Boo whips Austin Aries in the corner. And Boo's already trying to eliminate Aries. And Boo with more punches and a drop kick sending Aries into the corner. And he already has Aries on the top rope. Every other entrant coming in. And Aries is already eliminated by Majin Buu. And the third entrant is V. And Austin Aries is already out of this match. Holy crap, Aries. And V immediately taking it to Boo. And Boo's on the outside. And Boo shoulder tackles V in the midsection, gets back in the ring. And now Boo with a punch, and now V with more punches. Boo blocked that one, and V blocked that one as well. And V shoving Boo into the ropes. And now V's trying to eliminate Boo. We have another entrant coming in, number 4. V's trying to almost got Boo gone. And Boo just barely manages to hold on. And Bandit Keith is the 4th entrant in this match. And back body drop by freaking V to Boo. Bandit Keith has momentum after winning that 6-man battle royal not that long ago. Jack 6 is still probably pissed off about that. And Bandit Keith slamming Boo's knee on his own. Now Boo trying to go for a comeback. Armbar by Bandit Keith. And now V's teaming up with Bandit Keith. And they're like double gut buster to the Supremacy leader. An elbow drop. These guys are both ganging up on Boo. Now here comes entrant number 5. Now Boo with a chop to V. And a shoulder tackle. And now Bandit Keith's trying to eliminate V. And Boo's helping him. Number 5 is the former hardcore champion, Khal Drago. Now Boo tried to whip him to the outside. Now V with a go behind. And V whips Boo into the corner. And now Khal Drago's trying to eliminate Boo. And Bandit Keith suplexes V. And belly to belly by Khal Drago to Majin Buu. Boo, you can't call timeout. You've been in these kind of matches before. And V eliminates Bandit Keith. Kind of surprising, but at the same time, not really. And now Boo's trying to eliminate Khal Drago, but V interrupts that. And V with a suplex to Boo. Here comes entrant number 6. Superman. And Khal Drago and V have Boo almost gone. And Boo's been eliminated by Khal Drago and V. Now Khal Drago's trying to eliminate V. He has him on the top rope. And Superman breaks it up. And V's trying to eliminate Superman. So far, V has 2 eliminations and Khal Drago has 1. Out of everybody that's in the ring right now. And V with a shoulder tackle Superman. And V eliminates Superman with a big boot to the face. That's V's 3rd elimination in this match. V is just freaking on a roll so far. And here comes Bane. Khal Drago's trying to eliminate V. Hang on, V. And V skins the cat. Literally. And Bane And Khal Drogo freaking going at it now. And a shot to the back of Bane by Khal Drogo. And he whips Bane to the outside. And V whips Khal Drogo to the corner. Now V's trying to eliminate Khal Drogo. And now V and Bane are unintentionally teaming up on freaking Khal Drogo. Kinda. And now Bane and Khal Drogo are beating up V. We have another entrant coming in now. Khal Drogo whips V in the corner. And Khal Drogo eliminates V with a big boot. And here comes Marcus Phoenix. Now Bane's trying to eliminate Khal Drogo. V was Khal Drogo's second elimination. And Bane just getting shoved to the ground by Marcus. Now Marcus is trying to eliminate Bane. Bane punches both of them off. And now Khal Drogo whips Marcus to the ropes. And a huge freaking black hole slam freaking to Marcus by Khal Drogo. And Bane whips him to the apron. And here comes another entrant. And now Bane and Marcus are working together to try to eliminate the former hardcore champion. And here comes Spider-Man, a former member of the Supremacy. And now Khal Drogo is going at it, and Marcus just clotheslines his ass down. And suplex by Khal Drogo while Bane's going at it with Spider-Man. And Bane with another suplex while Marcus is whipped to the apron by Khal Drogo. And Khal Drogo whips Bane in the corner. Now he's trying to eliminate him. Well, Marcus whips Spider-Man into the corner. And Khal Drogo almost has Bane gone. Now Marcus has Spider-Man almost gone. And here comes another entrant. The ring's starting to get filled up with people. And Marcus reverses Spider-Man. Colin elbow tight by Bane to Khal Drogo. And here comes Zack Ryder. We have 1/4 through this Royal Rumble, by the way. And suplex by Khal Drogo to Bane. And Khal Drogo is beating the crap out of Bane right now. Freaking Zack Ryder and Spider-Man are ganging up on Marcus. You'd think Spider-Man would help his former Supremacy partner, but... And Khal Drogo kicks Bane in the corner. Marcus is fighting off two people. And Drogo almost has freaking Bane gone. We have another entrant coming in, number 11. And Bane's almost gone again. And Marcus is eliminated by Zack Ryder and Spider-Man. And here comes the enigmatic enigma, however you freaking say it, freaking Jeff freaking Hardy. And Ryder's trying to eliminate Spider-Man while Bane's trying to eliminate Khal Drogo. And Khal Drogo managed to hang on. And Spider-Man just going crazy on Zack Ryder. Drogo, freaking quit taunting. You could have eliminated Bane there. Now Spider-Man's trying to eliminate Ryder. And Jeff Hardy's going after the freaking former hardcore champion. And Ryder just punches Spider-Man in the face. And now he whips him to the outside. Wasn't even paying attention to Zack. And now Khal Drogo's on the apron thanks to Jeff Hardy. And Drogo shoves him off. An arm drag. And an elbow drop. Spider-Man ripped to the outside again. And here comes Dante. Who I honestly thought would have won that World Championship from Ash before. A collar elbow type again by Bane and Khal Drogo. And Spider-Man with a shoulder tackle is right about Jeff Hardy's going at it with Dante. And Khal Drogo eliminates Bane. That's his third elimination in this match. Dragon screwed by Jeff Hardy, or whoever that was. Ryder fights off Drogo and Spider-Man while Jeff Hardy's going at it with Dante. And double team move by Dante and Zack Ryder. And collar elbow tied by Ryder and Jeff Hardy. And Ryder's on the apron now, thanks to Jeff. And Dante's trying to eliminate Khal Drago. And Khal Drago almost eliminated by Dante and Spider-Man. And Jeff Hardy eliminates Zack Ryder. And Ryder whoops in the ropes by Jeff. An arm drag by Jeff. Almost halfway through this Royal Rumble. We have another entry coming in. Number 13, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, Jeff Hardy almost eliminated Khal Drago. And Dante freaking fights off Spider-Man. And standing freaking backflip or whatever the hell that was by Spider-Man in a leg drop that he missed. Now AJ and Khal Drago are beating up Jeff Hardy. Well, freaking Dante nails a Hurricane Rana to Spider-Man. And now Drago's on the outside. And Jeff Hardy's trying to freaking eliminate him. Now he has help from AJ. While Dante whips Spider-Man in the corner. And Khal Drago's eliminated by Jeff Hardy. But and Spider-Man with an elbow to Dante, where Jeff Hardy's almost eliminated AJ there. Now AJ's trying to eliminate freaking Jeff, while Dante's going out with Spider-Man still. And here comes Guile. Number 14. Drop kick by Jeff Hardy. Another drop kick by Jeff Hardy. Now Guile's in the ring. And a clothesline in the back of the head of freaking Jeff Hardy. And Dante eliminates Spider-Man. And Guile's trying to eliminate Jeff Hardy. Well, AJ and Dante are going at it. And Jeff Hardy eliminates Guile. And Dante got eliminated by AJ Styles. And AJ kicked the midsection of Hardy in a shoulder tackle, and Iron Man's coming out at 15. And AJ whips Jeff Hardy in the corner, and Iron Man just knocking AJ down. And he whips AJ to the outside. And Iron Man's trying to eliminate AJ. And I don't know what the hell happened there, but... And Jeff whips AJ to the outside again. Now Jeff's trying to eliminate AJ, but Iron Man broke it up. And Jeff, you can't call timeouts, bro. Now AJ and Iron Man are ganging up on Jeff Hardy. Here comes number 16. Well, Iron Man and AJ are beating up Jeff Hardy, who nails a neckbreaker on Iron Man. Here comes Sweet Tooth. We have not seen a while. Belly to belly by Iron Man. And now Sweet Tooth's going at it with AJ. And now Iron Man's beating up AJ, and Sweet Tooth just sends Iron Man to the outside. And Jeff Hardy with a chop to Iron Man. And Iron Man reverses it. And Iron Man eliminates Jeff Hardy with a clothesline. Sweet Tooth's just beating the crap out of AJ right now. And Iron Man with a neck breaker to Sweet Tooth. Number 17, Spawn. AJ's on the ropes. Iron Man gets flipped over by Sweet Tooth while Spawn enters the ring. And now Sweet Tooth's going at it with Spawn. And AJ punched Iron Man into the ropes. And AJ picks up Iron Man and dumps Iron Man to the outside, eliminating him while Spawn punches Sweet Tooth in the face. And a chop is Sweet Tooth by Spawn. And AJ whips Spawn to the outside. Spawn whips Sweet Tooth to the outside. AJ's just doing whatever he's doing. AJ's helping Spawn and trying to eliminate Sweet Tooth. Here comes Yusuke, freaking Mr. Cuts and Bruises himself. Well, Sweet Tooth fights off both AJ and Spawn. A kick and a shot and a punch to the arm of Spawn. Well, Yusuke nails a bulldog to freaking Sweet Tooth. And Sweet Tooth, seriously, you calling timeout? And AJ was shot to the back of Spawn. A drop kick to Spawn in the back. And Yusuke missed the punch there. And another one. And Sweet Tooth with a suplex to Yusuke while Spawn whips AJ to the outside. Now Spawn's trying to eliminate AJ. And AJ's been eliminated by Spawn. And here comes Black Panther. Yusuke and Spawn freaking going at it with Sweet Tooth. And Black Panther missed the forearm there. And Sweet Tooth telling somebody to bring it. And DDT by Sweet Tooth to Black Panther. And calling elbow tie by Spawn and Yusuke. Punches Black Panther by Sweet Tooth. And Spawn gets whipped to the outside. And another one by Sweet Tooth sending Black Panther in the corner. Now Yusuke's trying to eliminate Spawn, and whose shoulder tackles AJ. And back body drop to Sweet Tooth by Spawn. Now Yusuke's trying to eliminate Black Panther. And DDT by Spawn to Sweet Tooth. And Yusuke almost eliminates Black Panther while Hal Jordan comes in at the halfway point. And Spawn punches Sweet Tooth off him. With Panther and Yusuke still trying to eliminate one another. Now Green Lantern's in the ring. And Spawn eliminates Sweet Tooth. Yusuke nails a suplex to Black Panther, while Spawn's now going after Green Lantern. And Panther, you can't call timeouts. And Lantern almost gets eliminated. And Yusuke reverses Black Panther. Now Spawn's against the ropes. And Panther shoved off Yusuke. And here comes Jason Voorhees at 21. While Spawn whips Green Lantern to the corner. And Spawn eliminates Green Lantern. Well, Black Panther's trying to eliminate Yusuke still. And now Jason's going after Yusuke. And freaking Yusuke's almost gone thanks to Jason. And Jason eliminates Yusuke. Spawn's almost gone by Black Panther. But Jason saves him there. And Spawn whips Black Panther to the outside. Now Jason's going at it with Spawn. And now Panther's double teaming Spawn with Jason. And here comes Goku. And Black Panther's just punking at Spawn. Another double team by Jason and Black Panther to Spawn. Now Goku tried to go after Jason, but now Goku's going after Black Panther. While Jason's trying not to be eliminated by Spawn. And Goku just beating the crap out of Black Panther. Jason just punched Spawn off of him. And Jason with a suplex to Spawn. And Black Panther chopping Goku in the corner. And now Jason's chopping Jason in the ropes. There goes number 23, Bojack. And now Panther's on the apron. Jason, why are you calling timeouts now? Now Bojack's trying to go after freaking Jason and Spawn, but Goku almost eliminated Black Panther. Now Goku's going after Bojack. And Spawn's almost eliminated Black Panther. Jason whipping Spawn in the corner. And Jason eliminates Spawn! And Goku almost eliminates Bojack. Or Jason's... I don't know what the hell he just did to Black Panther. And here comes Paul Phoenix. Drop kick by Black Panther. And Goku whipping Bojack in the corner. And Jason whipping Panther in the corner. While now Phoenix is going after a freaking Jason who just barely got that shoulder tackle there. And Goku punching Bojack in the ropes. Now he's trying to eliminate Bojack. Drop kick to the back of Jason by Paul Phoenix. And Goku eliminates Bojack. And Jason fighting off Phoenix and freaking Black Panther. And Goku whips Jason in the ropes. An arm drag by Goku to Jason. Panther kicking Phoenix against the ropes again. Here comes 25, freaking Zangief. And Paul Phoenix punches Black Panther off him. Jason's almost got Goku gone. Now Jason with a Russian leg sweep to Goku. And then Paul Phoenix is on the apron, thanks to Black Panther. And Phoenix shoves off Black Panther while Zangief is slowly entering the ring. And Paul Phoenix with a drop kick to freaking Black Panther. And DDT by Zangief to Paul Phoenix. Now Zangief's on the apron. And Paul Phoenix and Black Panther are now trying to eliminate Zangief. While Goku's just going ham on Jason. Drop kick to Jason against the ropes. Now they both punch each other in the face. Now Panther's almost gone again, and so is Goku. Now Phoenix is on the apron. And Goku whips Jason to the apron now. Here comes Sting! And Goku is whipped in the corner. Phoenix, you could have eliminated Goku there. And Jason eliminates Goku! An arm drag by Zangief to Black Panther. And now Sting's in the ring. While Zangief's trying to eliminate Paul Phoenix. What the heck was that, Sting? And Jason with a suplex to Sting. And belly to belly by Zangief to Paul Phoenix. And dropkick by Black Panther to Sting. A dropkick by Paul Phoenix to Zangief. And now Panther's on the apron. And suplex by Jason to Paul Phoenix. And Sting's trying to eliminate Black Panther. And Panther almost eliminated again. And Jason kicking Paul Phoenix in the corner. Now he's trying to eliminate Paul Phoenix. What the heck was that? And now Jason's on the apron thanks to Paul Phoenix. And Paul Phoenix eliminates Jason. And here comes Trunks. And Jason is pissed. And Sting's trying to eliminate Black Panther. And Zangief has Paul Phoenix up for an F5! Well, Trunks missed the drop kick. Good job. Now Sting's going after Panther and Paul Phoenix while Trunks whips Zangief into the corner. And Paul Phoenix is almost eliminated. And Trunks has Zangief on the top rope. And Sting dumps out Black Panther, who's in there for probably the longest time. Dropkick by Paul Phoenix. I mean, not Paul Phoenix, Trunks. I don't know, freaking, there's so much shit going on. Now Paul Phoenix is trying to eliminate Zangief while Sting's going after Trunks. What the frig was that? And Sting eliminates Trunks with an atomic drop while Leonidas is coming out of 28. Armbar by Paul Phoenix. Punches Zangief. Sting has Paul Phoenix a headlock in the knee to the midsection. And collar elbow tie by Leonidas for Zangief. Now Paul Phoenix is on the outside. And Zangief is whipped in the corner by Leonidas. And Sting with a backbreaker to Paul Phoenix. And Phoenix blocked the punch there. And Sting's against the ropes. And Zangief is eliminated by Leonidas. And Sting is almost eliminated by Paul Phoenix. What the frick was that? And an axe handle by Leonidas. And here comes the Hulk. And 29. And now Sting and Paul Phoenix are trying to eliminate Leonidas. And Hulk, with a shoulder tackle to Leonidas, putting him against the ropes. While Sting's beating the crap out of Paul Phoenix. The Hulk's trying to eliminate Leonidas. Punches the Hulk off. And Sting whips Phoenix to the ropes, almost eliminating him. And Sting punching Leonidas, and now he whips Paul Phoenix back to the outside. And Paul Phoenix avoids getting eliminated there. And Hulk has almost got Leonidas gone. And Hulk's now on the apron. And Sting whips Phoenix to the apron. And here comes number 30. And Sting eliminates Paul Phoenix, and here comes Deadpool. And Sting chops Leonidas in the ropes. And a kick to the midsection of Hulk by Sting. Now Sting's trying to eliminate the Hulk, while Deadpool nails a neckbreaker to Leonidas. And Sting almost eliminates Hulk. And belly by Leonidas and Deadpool. We had done the last 10 entrants freaking in this match. Well, Hulk has Sting on the apron. And Deadpool's in the corner. Well, Leonidas trying to eliminate him. And Hulk almost eliminates Sting. Collar elbow tie up by Deadpool and Leonidas. And Sting nails Hulk. Now Leonidas is on the apron. What the frick was that? And here comes Thor at 31. And Hulk with a takedown of Sting while Deadpool is trying to eliminate Leonidas again. Belly by Hulk to Sting. And Leonidas is almost eliminated by Deadpool. And Sting sent to the outside by the Hulk. And the headlock by Sting to the Hulk. And Thor just punches his own teammate, freaking in the Avengers. And Hulk's calling timeouts now, while Deadpool has almost eliminated Thor, and Leonidas whips Sting to the outside. And now Hulk and Leonidas are trying to eliminate Sting. Sting's almost gone here. Here goes Master Chief. And Sting fights him off. And Deadpool is whipped in the corner by Thor, who chops Sting across the chest and a punch to the face. Now Leonidas is almost gone. Now Hulk is going out with Master Chief. And Sting whips Thor to the outside. And Sting eliminates Thor! And collar elbow tie up between Hulk and Master Chief. Well, now Sting's going at it with Leonidas, who just runs right into Master Chief. Now Sting's going after Master Chief. And Hulk's on the outside. And Sting whips Chief to the corner. And now he's trying to eliminate Chief. Chief is almost gone, thanks to Sting, and gets an elbow to the face. An elbow drop to freaking Leonidas by Deadpool. And Chief whips Sting to the corner. Now Chief's trying to eliminate Sting, while Leonidas is trying to eliminate Deadpool. And Sting's on the top rope. And Sting's almost eliminated by Master Chief, while Deadpool is nailed with a German suplex by Leonidas. Here comes Link. And Deadpool and Sting nail a double DDT to freaking Leonidas. Now Leonidas is whipped to the outside by Deadpool. Now Link going after Sting. Suplex. And Hulk's whipped to the outside. Well, Leonidas is whipped to the freaking corner by Deadpool. And Deadpool eliminates Leonidas with a big boot. And Link whips Sting in the corner. And Deadpool whips Master Chief in the corner. And Link almost has Sting gone. Hang on there, Sting. And Link eliminates Sting. What the frick was that, Chief? Whatever the hell that was, he just did to Deadpool. Now Chief's going out with freaking the Hulk. Well, Link's going after Deadpool. And Hulk's almost eliminated. And Deadpool punches Link in the face. And now Chief's on the outside. And Hulk's trying to eliminate Chief. And Deadpool with a dropkick eliminates Link. And Link is PO'd about that. And Chief was eliminated by Hulk, apparently. And Hulk's now trying to eliminate Deadpool. Here comes Jack 6! Jack 6 probably in the best position he could possibly be. As far as I know, all his Supremacy teammates have been eliminated. And he just has to outlive freaking 6 more guys. And Deadpool whipping Hulk into the corner. Kicked in midsection Hulk by Jack 6. Now Jack 6 is helping Deadpool try to eliminate the Hulk. The Hulk's almost gone. And the Hulk's been eliminated by Deadpool and Jack 6. Here comes number 35. Ezio. Kicked the midsection of Jack 6 by Deadpool. Now Deadpool is going after Ezio instead of Jack 6. An arm drag, or whatever the hell that was. And a knee in the arm. Excuse me. Whatever the hell that was by Jack 6 to Ezio. And Deadpool whips Ezio to the outside. So one of these is going to try and eliminate him. Now Jack 6 is trying to eliminate Ezio. And Deadpool's just going crazy. And Ezio manages to hold on. Here comes number 36. CM Punk! Well, Jack 6 is on the apron. And Ezio is trying to eliminate Jack 6, but he manages to hold on. While freaking Punk nails a German suplex at Deadpool. And suplex by Ezio to Jack 6. Now CM Punk's trying to eliminate Deadpool. And belly-to-belly suplex to Ezio by Jack 6. And now CM Punk's on the apron. And now Deadpool's trying to eliminate CM Punk. While Jack 6 is trying to eliminate Ezio. Punches him in the face. And multiple chops. Another punch in the face. Another chop. And Deadpool whips CM Punk to the outside again. And here comes Damian Wolf. And CM Punk's managed to hold on. And so does Ezio. But what the frig was Deadpool just doing? A dropkick by Damian to Deadpool. And Ezio whips Jack 6 to the outside. And what the frick? There's a weird neck breaker that Damian's done before. And CM Punk has Deadpool in the headlock. And he whips Deadpool into the corner. Russian leg sweep by Ezio, whatever the hell that was. And now Damian and Jack 6 are going at it. Punch the face of Damian. And Jack 6 whips Damian to the outside. And neckbreaker by Deadpool with CM Punk. And here comes Kylo Ren at 38. And shoulder tackle of Jack 6 by Damian. And now Ezio almost has Jack 6 gone. And now Kylo Ren's trying to eliminate Jack 6. And Kylo Ren eliminates Jack 6. And he was so close too, man. And Damian freaking is now still going at it with Deadpool. And now CM Punk's trying to eliminate Ezio. And what Deadpool's trying almost whipped freaking Damian to the outside, and CM Punk almost eliminates Ezio with a drop kick. What the frig is this, Damian? And CM Punk is still going at it with Ezio, and Kyle and elbow tie up. And Kylo Ren missed a punch there. And Ezio whips CM Punk in the corner, and now he's trying to eliminate him. Well, freaking Damon and Deadpool and Kylo are still going at it. Here comes entrant 39. Drop toe hold. And Nova Star. And Damien whips Kylo Ren in the corner. Now Damon's trying to eliminate him. Well, Nova and Deadpool are just standing there. And now Deadpool goes after Nova. And he whips Nova to the outside. And Damon almost eliminates freaking Kylo. Ezio just, I don't know what the hell that was. He just did the CM Punk. Freaking power slam by Ezio to CM Punk. What the frick was that, Kylo? Freaking Nova almost got eliminated too. We literally had just one more person left, and freaking we have a full ring of people in the ring right now. So, you know, we can only have 6 people at a time in this game. And Deadpool almost got eliminated by Nova, and drop kicked by Nova. And now Nova's trying to eliminate Deadpool, and Deadpool almost got eliminated. Suplex by Ezio to Damien. Now Deadpool's almost eliminated. And Kyle's still going out with CM Punk, and Damien's still going out with Ezio, and Deadpool's been eliminated by freaking Nova Star. And Ezio eliminates Damian Wolf. And freaking catch Samoan drop by freaking Kylo into CM Punk. Arm drag by freaking Ezio to freaking Nova. And Kylo shoves CM Punk in the ropes. And Ezio is trying to eliminate Nova. Kylo Ren's trying to eliminate CM Punk. And neither one is successful. And CM Punk with a suplex. Whips Nova to the ropes. You can't call timeout, CM Punk. And freaking arm drag by Ezio to Nova. And suplex. And Ezio has Nova up. And Ezio dumps out Nova. And here comes entrant number 40, the final entrant. It's one of these 4 guys with CM Punk's almost eliminated by Kylo Ren. Fucking Neo. Freaking, these are the 4 guys that are fighting for a world title shot. Whoever wins this battle royal gets it. And Kylo Ren will tie up by Neo and CM Punk. And Ezio freaking fights off Kylo Ren. And Neo's trying to eliminate CM Punk. An elbow to the face of Kylo by Ezio. Well, CM Punk's almost gone. And CM Punk just barely hangs on again. Now Punk's going after Neo while Kylo Ren whips freaking Ezio in the corner. A drop kick by Neo. And Kylo Ren dumps out freaking Ezio. So close yet so far, right, Ezio? And these are the final 3. One of these 3 is going to freaking get a world title opportunity. Russian leg sweep by Kylo Ren. Suplex by CM Punk to Neo. And Neo whipped to the outside by CM Punk. And Kylo Ren's trying to eliminate him. And CM Punk's helping. Well, he's trying to. Freaking because this. And Neo manages to freaking fight off Kylo Ren. I need the midsection of CM Punk. And now CM Punk, well, I thought they were going for a double team move, but now CM Punk with multiple kicks to Neo's head. And Neo's trying to go for a comeback. CM Punk whips Neo to the outside. Kylo, you should be focused on trying to eliminate Neo. And now Neo and Kylo Ren are working together trying to eliminate CM Punk. And CM Punk's eliminated! We are down to Kylo Ren and Neo. One of these two guys is going to be challenged for the world title freaking in December. And Kylo Ren whips Neo to the corner. He's just standing there looking at him like, what the fuck? Now he's trying to eliminate him. He has him on the top rope. And Neo fights him off. And Kylo Ren punches him in the corner. Now he's trying to eliminate him again. Neo shoves him off again. And freaking almost, I don't know what the hell that was. And Neo with a kick to the back of Kylo. Drop kick by freaking Neo to Kylo Ren in the ropes. And now he's trying to eliminate him. And Neo almost eliminates Kylo Ren there. You can't call timeouts, Neo! Or Kylo! And Kylo blocks a punch there. And he whips Neo into the corner. And he has Neo up on the top rope. And Kylo Ren wins the Thanksgiving Day Brawl Battle Royal. Kylo Ren with the freaking biggest win of his career. It's now has a world title opportunity against the world champion freaking at the Thanksgiving pay-per-view. I mean, not freaking Thanksgiving, I mean Christmas one, freaking whatever the hell it's. Well, I have to look at my freaking pay-per-view list. But, holy crap! Nearly 45 minutes is freaking one freaking segment of this whole freaking pay-per-view is gonna be. But if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. This pay-per-view is gonna be a bitch to freaking edit together. Peace!